to Silent Hill. Not oh, sorry. The brain's not quite there yet, right? Okay, you know. But welcome everybody to Elden Ring. I figured, you know, I've been talking about it for a while, and honestly, I think with how I'm doing Silent Hill F is not doing too bad as a stream, honestly. I'm quite happy with it. But I figured with Elden Ring, and when we talked about it in the past, when it came to like Dark Souls is a lot easier to make in video formats when it's for the Let's Plays. But I figured for Elden Ring, we could do the live stream, especially with how well Silent Hill F is. So let us begin our journey. Get straight into it, I suppose. See, I'm kind of okay with all these settings at the moment. We'll find out whether or not I like them or not later on. I guess that'll be a big what if, but that's a future me issue, right? All right, so we got the Vagabond, Warrior, Hero, Bandit, Astrologer, Prophet, Samurai, Prisoner, Confessor, and Wretch. Let's see. Level 9. This one's a Vigor 15, Mind 10, Endurance 11, Strength 14, Dexterity, Intelligent, Faith, Arcane. Well, it's kind of like a strength build for the most part. It's like 14, 13. So it's kind of like, I guess it'd be more like your like even level across the board, right? Not like fantastic from the get-go. I mean, not strong in one category, but like overall balance. Because this one right here's got 16 Dexterity, so it's definitely a Dex build. This one here's got 16 Strength, so this is our Strength build. This guy's Arcane and Dexterity. What does Arcane do? Intelligence is 16. So kind of like a wizard, right? Right, so we got a magic here, and then our faith here. So this will be our faith build. So we got our sorcery and our faith builds. And then we have the samurai, which is a 15's dexterity. That's interesting. Got some arrows and stuff like that. I don't really care about the bow, to be honest with you, though. I don't like. Maybe this one's like a dual wield, and this one's like versus just a bow. I don't know. I played a little bit of Elden Ring years ago when it first came out. So for the most part, this is as you know, fresh of a playthrough as we're gonna get, right? So Dexterity is 14, Intelligence 14 on this one. So this one's kind of like a mix between the two of them. That's kind of interesting for the Prisoner. I'd like to do a mix, to be honest with you, because this one's got Faith as well. But what does Arcane do? Because like we have the Arcane build over here, the one that does. Was it just 11 Arcane? No, 14 Arcane right here, right? The Bandit does 14 Arcane. We got the Faith build though. We do a magic build. We did the Sorcerer build. We did a Faith build already. Well, we did the Pyromancer build. We've done a Strength build. We've done a Dexterity build. And we've kind of like done all of them. So like this is kind of like up to me. I don't have to choose anymore. I've done all the options now. All the options have been done. It's just freedom of choice now. And when I have freedom of choice, I don't know what to do. It's too much options, too much availability to me. See if we go level 6, level 9, level 10, level 1. Let's go with the Wretch. It's just, you know, even across the board. It's level 1. Well, I'm a man. So body type A, right? Let's just do that. Let's do Damien. Okay. Body type A. Age. Let's go with mature. Origin. Wretch. I like Wretch. Nothing here that's new. Oh, it does give us like a background now, though. See, a knight excelled from the homeland to wander, a solid armor-clad origin, a nomad warrior who fights wielding 2 blades at once, an origin of exceptional technique, a stalwart hero at home with a battle axe descendant from a Badlands chieftain, A dangerous bandit who strikes for weak points. Excels at ranged combat with bows. Yeah, I'm not interested in doing ranged combat with bows. Bows are never going to be my forte. Not something I'm particularly interested in. A scholar who reads fate in the stars. Heir to the school of Glitstone sorcery. Okay. A seer ostracized for inauspicious prophecies. Well versed in healing incantations. A capable fighter from a distant land of reeds. Handy with katana and longbows. I like katanas though. That's what we ended up using. We used a katana for the most part in Dark Souls 3, though at the end we switched to the Drakeblood sword. That's because the Drakeblood sword had, what was it like? It did magic damage, dark damage, and what, lightning damage? It had like three of those plus your normal physical attack. So it had four different damaging types, which was really good. So that's why I ended up using it. So a prisoner, bound in iron mask, studied in glintstone sorcery, having lived among the elite prior to sentencing. Okay. Then we have a church spy, adept at covert operations, equally adept with a sword as they are with incantations. And we have a poor, purpleless sod, naked as the day they were born. A nice club is all they have. We're gonna go. Let's go with the wretch, because that way, we can find the weapons and we can decide as we look at weapons what we want to be. This way, I had the most freedom of choice on what I want to be. Let's see. No keepsake to pass as well. And truly left behind. A medallion inlaid with crimson amber increases maximum HP. That's pretty good. Gold grace shining in the eyes of the peoples and lands. Used to gain many runes. Golden seed washed ashore from the lands between. Said to enhance sacred flask. Okay. So I can use that to... Would that make my flask heal better? It's kind of weird that they give that to me at the beginning. I think I was stunted. The ashes are small, diminutive golems. Ashes are said to hold spirits within them. Three strange cracked pots that somehow mend themselves. A container for certain thrown items. Okay. 2 stone keys shaped like swords. Breaks the steel on imp statues, but can only be used once. Bewitching branch. 5 sacred branches charged with bequelling power, said to originate from the demigod Megilla. Then we had the 5 pieces of boiled prawn. Boosts physical damage negation. Okay. And we had the crazed likeness of a noble whose eyes have been gouged out. Attracts enemies' aggression. I say we go with the Stonewater keys. Because we can only use these once, right? So if we had the keys, at least we can open some doors sooner. That one I do remember. Ooh, we can choose our class. Our race, I should say. The most common race among the tarnished. After all, they were all warriors once. The face of an austere pilgrim. There are many roads to truth. A regal face found among those who claim noble blood in the lands between. Face found among the proud and seclusive tribe of folk well versed in ancient legend and heresies alike. A face found among the hardy people of the unforgiving north. Some say they are descended from giants. The face of those who wander the seas in search of their home in the lands between. Okay, that's a Nord. A face from the faraway, isolated land of reeds where blood is a familiar sight. Okay, Japanese. The stony face of people with ancient dragons among whom life is typically short. Okay. The features of those known as night folk, few in number. They were said to bleed silver long ago. That kind of looks like vampires then, right? If we're bleeding silver. Is that a reach? I don't think that's a reach. I think that's on to, I'm on to something there, right? Let's see. And then we have the face of Newman, supposed descendant, denizens of another world, long lived but seldom born. Let's go with the vampire-looking person. Let's give him a mature look. See, how do I... I don't know. Look, man, I'm listening to a bunch of men grunt. See... I don't know. I'm okay with the color for the most part. I'm okay looking like that. Alter face hair. I am bald, though. We will be bald, my friends. Let's give ourselves like an actual... Yeah, just give ourselves like a rugged, actually manly-looking face instead of like, that old boy face we got. Let's go with that. We can look like Squidward. Oh, okay. And then hair. Let's see. Hair type. Ooh, we can choose our hair type though. But my friends, we are going to be bald. Bald is the best. I want no disagreement from that. Let's go with that. And then for our hair color. Does it matter? You can't really see the hair on my face, can you? Let's give it a pink look. And we want a beard, of course. Because what man does not have a beard? Let's give us a long beard. Yeah, let's give us an age and rather articulate look. And let's also make it kind of a pink. No, it's too pink. You know, the dark black actually kind of looks good. Let's go back and change our eyebrows in. Make that match. So black look good. All the way down here. I mean, look at that. That's not bad. See, eyelashes, facial hair, eyes. Let's give our eyes a dark red color. And make him very big. And then let's go clouding. I want them clear. And then right color. Can I change the right color? What is this? Oh, it's a clouding color. What happens if I add purple cloud into it? Doesn't seem to be changing much other than like my colors are kind of getting pinkier. Yeah, let's just go with clear. Let's go with clear. And then in the background, I like the black. Black's a good color. See, I wish I could make him brighter though, but it doesn't seem to be an option. No, we don't need that. Cosmetics, eyeliner, no. Upper shadow, cheek color, lipstick, nope. We're fine. Tattoo mark. Let's see what would look good if we're going for like kind of like a vampire feel. Which is what I kind of feeling like at the moment. Should we not go with something called demonic looking? I mean, that's a symbol of the Elden Ring, right? We do that, and we could also do this one. That one, no. I don't know anything about the classes and groups inside the factions, per se. Because if I knew the factions, I would add something evil to my face. But I say we go with that. We make this bright red. Maybe not. Maybe that dark red is kind of good for it. If we position, the position's not fine. I'd like to. What does expansion do? I'll make it bigger. Nah, let's keep it where it's at. I like where it's at. Eye patch. Well, if we wear an eye patch, it covers up the thing. Nah, we're not wearing an eye patch. See, okay. Alter body. We're gonna make our head bigger. Just a tiny bit bigger. And I can add hair. Nah, I don't think like vampires would have hair. Realistically, I don't think they would have hair. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Right? So I say we just finish it. I mean, it's kind of basic, but I'm a basic boy, okay? It's like you don't really need to add anything else to it to make it look interesting. You just need to keep it in there like it is, right? That's at least I feel. What is that? Like, that's 15 minutes into the game just for character creation.
The fallen leaves tell a story.
Just to make a basic character.
The great Elden Ring was shattered.
And then I can't tap out. I gotta put it in a window mode so I can actually look over and see if you guys got sound on it. Though Realistically, I'm gonna hook up another monitor soon because I do have extra monitors. I just gotta decide what my job wants to keep now that we separated ways, and what I'm allowed to keep.
Queen Marika the Eternal is no one.
So it'll be a little easier as soon as what I'm saying.
And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish.
What if Godwyn was the husband?
Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all,
I would imagine so, right?
claimed the shards of the Elden Ring.
That's definitely what it was. So like the mother, the wife, I guess who was in charge, she disappeared, and then they killed the father, and now they're all trying to claim their own power, right? The children are fighting for it.
Triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now,
Hey, it's going pretty good. How are you doing, Olivia?
ye dead who yet live.
So, it's kind of like the same premise, basically, right?
Long lost
From
speaks to us all.
and it's nice to see you as well, Shakian. There we go. Multi-streaming. I am multi-streaming. So I got Twitch on here, and then I have Rumble and YouTube. So like Rumble does, if you pay for Rumble Premium, it's like $10 a month. They do a multi-streaming process where you can stream straight to I'm getting ahead of myself. If you can stream straight to Rumble itself, and then Rumble will dispute it all over the place, and it works really well. The first time I did it with Rumble, though, it did end up breaking at the end. But other than that, I've never had issues with it again, and it works pretty well. There are a couple downsides. Like for example, if you guys do like hearts or any other things you can do on like YouTube, and I think the same works for like Twitch, where Twitch can do like the like what bits, and I can't do bits right now because I don't have enough followers on Twitch because I'm not affiliated it. But if I was, I don't think I can see it on Twitch. Not Twitch. Sorry, I can't see it on Rumble from like the streaming platform itself, but I can see all the chats. I can see how many viewers I have. I can keep track of all that information there. So it works out pretty well, honestly. But for the most part, I mean, my viewer counts are on YouTube, so multi-streaming doesn't do that much for me right now, but I don't see a downside, if you will, right? It's like if it works, it works. If it doesn't work, then, it didn't really cost me anything to begin with. And since I plan on getting a third monitor set up so I can keep track of YouTube specifically, and then like the actual OBS for streaming, it'll be a lot easier for me to see the extra bit. So there won't be really any downside to it in the future. See, I really do wish so lonely a friend. I really do wish that FromSoft would let you choose what control pattern you had. Like I have a PlayStation 5 controller hooked up. I really like it. I don't like the Xbox controllers. I have one. I'm not a fan of it, but I just wish I could have my null buttons. Tarnished wizened finger. There we go. If I could read, it wouldn't be such an issue. And I promise I can read. But let's see, inventory wise. With the inventory menu, you can browse the items you're carrying, drop them on the ground, or throw them away. You can also use tools from your inventory menu. Okay, pretty normal. New features can be enabled in the display tab within the system menu. Items attained for the first time can be marked with a exclamation. A dedicated tab has also been created with the view of the items attained most recently. Okay. How do I change that? It's gotta be down here in the system, right? I'm not gonna mess with it right now. See. Oh, here we go. Okay, so it's like right there. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so how do I look at the lore of this? Does this one have lures? Okay. Item for online play can be used in the messengers menus. Use to write messages. Your messages will be conveyed to other worlds, allowing other players to read them. A finger of corpse wax so immaculated the bone is visible is a relic of those who came before, left to help those who would come after. And then a sword-shaped stone key breaks the seal on imp statues, but remains embedded in the statue after use, meaning that it can only be used once as an item. Think well before using. Okay, as we have the club. A thick, solid lump of wood. Wielding a striking weapon requires no skills. A simple, primitive weapon that requires only brute strength and persistence to hammer your foe into the ground. And then the memory of the first grace, which once guided bygone tarnished to the lands between. Those lose all runes and return to the last site of grace visited. It is merely a cycle. Stand before the Elden Ring. Become the Elden Lord. Okay, we're not going to use that. I see no point in using that one. All right. That being said, like, I guess the other downside to like multi-streaming, now that I think about it too, is that there's it creates an extra little delay on your chats, and then like what I'm saying comes to you. It's not too bad. So I have it set up where it should just, it goes straight to it. But since I'm streaming to Rumble, and then Rumble has to dispute it to YouTube, and then YouTube disputes it to you, it does have that latency to it. But overall, I mean, it's really not that bad. I quite like it, and I'm quite happy with how Rumble handles things. Though I still think they're, as a platform itself, I still think it's far behind what YouTube could be. What YouTube is, but I think Rumble, with some more time and some more money, has the potential to surpass YouTube in most capacities. See, liar ahead. Try jumping. I see. I'm not that dumb. Okay. Okay. The game's beautiful, and doesn't seem to be having any running issues. So I'm running right now on high graphics, and I'm not sure how well this will do, because I know Silent Hill F was killing my computer. My computer's showing its age for sure. He just jumps for it, doesn't he? Alright. I had no desire to kill myself. None at all. See, there's no dead bodies over here, but there's dead bodies over there. I mean, actually, maybe this guy jumped off for us. Maybe? Okay, let's see. Also, see. Going on the OBS, so my face is on the health bar where the health bar would be, and then the death count would be also where some of the assets would be. So we need to kind of move things around. If I put my face in the middle, would that work? Like, am I missing anything? I don't think so. Yeah, like if I put my face there, what about that? I think that works, right? We'll see. We'll see. If it gets annoying, we'll figure it out. One of the things I'd like to do, probably too, as well, is you can see like the chat stay on the screen the whole time. I'd like to make it fade, so if people aren't actively talking, maybe it goes away. I'm not really sure how I feel about it. Oh, I'm just blind. Some things are consistent to the very end, and given I don't know, so with at least Dark Souls, I knew the premise of what we could do. We could either take the fire for ourselves and become a god, choose a dark. End the fire, end the cycles, or continue the cycles. With Elden Ring, I'm not really sure what paths we have available for us, but I'm thinking what we'll do. I'm really feeling like we choose the bad path. I want to choose to empower myself. I want to be a god, my friends, and it's always better. Lord Crimson, Lord Damien, that shall be my name forevermore. Praise the messenger, then let there be healing. It don't matter. See if there's any loot over here. Also, these little chat bubbles, this seem to be rather worthless. I don't know how you got up there. That's my little dog, Saya. God only knows what she's barking at. But she's definitely barking. Again, I have to say the game is really pretty. It's absolutely stunning. Yoink. And why are you yonking, Mr. Zod? Sorry, I had to tab out real quick to move something around so I can actually go back to see the stream chat. There we go. Need to put that on windowless, but I'll do that later once I get that third monitor set up, because it'll be much easier for me to maneuver around. All right. So this is definitely going to be, if memory serves me right, and again, I played a little bit of Elden Ring a long time ago, so I do know some things. I know this is like our intro boss, but I have no heals, and I'm dead. I'm dead already. I died immediately. I didn't even put up a good fight. I just died pathetically. Like you know, I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. But I feel like I could have done better. I really do, and I feel like we missed something here. Like, I feel like there was some kind of animation that we missed when it was just black. Who knows? It isn't a little embarrassing. No, at least, you know, I mean, I got like, what, 2 whacks in and immediately died? Oh.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on.
You're goddamn right Fortune's on my side. I'm a lucky son of a gun. All right?
Found him here, after all.
Like, if I had just fallen maybe like a couple inches more forward, I would have drowned to death while I was unconscious. But because I'm so lucky, you see, I fell right before the water. So I didn't drown. I don't remember my hand being in the water. I feel like she did like a little prank on me, you know, where she like, you know, you put your friend's fingers in the water and stuff like that so they piss themselves. I feel like that's what she did to me. All right? Because I don't remember my hand being in the water prior to her coming over to me. Okay, so this is the actual beginning area. See, Flask of Crimson Tears. Okay. Flask of Cerulean Tears. Is it Cerulean or Cerulean? Jump down the hole ahead and you will find the Cave of Knowledge. There you can learn more about the game controls and basic actions, as well as other tips that may help that may be helpful during your adventures in the lands between. Alright. So then, that being said, Erd Tree, oh Elder Tree, behold the flower. That's not my issue, my friend. I'm here only for power. The faith and desires and history and culture that you may have for your trees matter not to me. Okay. See, detour required ahead, except seek cave. So in order to get that, we gotta go in the cave. That's fine with me. And we got one up there as well. So maybe we wrap around, hopefully. See, okay, so we did get the Flask of Cerulean Tears, restores HP and FP. Okay, how do I equipment? Okay, with the equipment menu, you can equip armaments, arrows, bolts, armor, talisman, and items. You can equip up to 3 armaments in each to your left and right hands. The actions each armament performs will vary based off which hand is wielding it. Okay, that's relatively normal. I don't remember there being as this much hints in Dark Souls 3. I think Dark Souls 3 just kind of like threw you right into it, and it's like let you deal with it. That was your issue, you know what I mean? Okay. Well, let me look at the... Here we go. In order to look at this, I actually have to go to the inventory and actually read like the lore of it. But that's all right. That doesn't bother me too much. So, a Silurian. I'm going with like Silurian is what I'm going to go with. Cerulean Tears, a sacred flask modeled after a golden holy chalice that was once graced by a cherub blessing. Filled with the Cerulean Tears, this flask restores FP with use. Rests at a site of grace to replenish. The one washed up on the grave site, sure to die, until the flask offered its gift of rejuvenation to seek the Elden Ring. Okay, so the sites of grace are gonna be like little bonfires then. See, sacred flask modeled after a golden holy chalice that was once graced by the tear of blessing. Filled with crimson tears, this flask restores HP with use. Rest at the site of grace to replenish. Yep. Okay. Same lore for the most part, just different kind of tiers. All right. I think we just got to go straight into it, right? Okay, we can switch down items, and then if we hold our square button, we can heal. Or if you're using an Xbox controller, for whatever reason, if you chose the wrong kind of controller, which is on you, everyone knows the DualShock 5 controllers are vastly superior. See, Side of Grace. Side of Grace will restore your HP, FP, and cleanse any status ailments. It will also refill your Sacred Flask. However, most of the enemies you defeated will be revived. You can find Sides of Grace by going where the light converges. These explanations are acquired in the form of info items. It can be accessed from the inventory anytime. Okay, that's fine. Lost Grace discovered. That's perfect. I don't mind, honestly. See, offer stomach. Okay, we can punch, but we don't have a shield. Okay, so that's our like, you know, powerful thing then. Okay, that's easy enough. I mean, it was one whack. Can I dual wield? How do I dual wield? Okay, that's cool, but how do I dual wield? Like, how do I put one weapon in both hands? See, stomach. Nope. Okay. Okay, that's embarrassing. Back off. Go back in. Let's try that again. This time I won't hit the damage. Okay, RT, strong attack. Okay, yep. Okay, how do I put it in one hand? Love, are you ready? Ah, my goodness. Okay, guarding. I don't have a guard, but we'll read it anyway. Use an armament in your left hand or both hands to guard against incoming attacks. Guarding is especially effective when done with a shield. Guarding consumes stamina. If your stamina runs out, your stance will be broken. Okay. You know, honestly, I could just sit here and start whacking the ground. Dodging, you can avoid enemy attacks with a dodge or backstep. Both of these actions can consume stamina. Okay. So B, this takes us back. Dodge rolls us around. Easy enough. Just like Dark Souls. But I thought like Dark Souls was like you hold. I didn't mean to do that. How do I know. Okay, in Dark Souls, so we can crouch now, which is new. In Dark Souls, I thought it was you hold triangle and you could, or Y, you could dual wield your weapon. Behold, jumping. Okay, he's gonna shoot an arrow at us. Predictable. Alright. See, acquire material. Materials in every corner of the lands between you will find fruits and flowers, mushrooms and butterflies, and various other useful materials. These materials can be used for item crafting. What do you mean you can't hear me? Is my mic not on? Like, no, my mic's working for me at least. I don't know. Give me a second. Look, on the other platforms, there's a voice. I don't know about Twitch. I assume Twitch is the same. Not too much of a concern, to be honest with you. See, you know, honestly, I could do this. Now we'll just do that. And then later on, we will fix that. Let's see, turn that back on. Confirm. Okay, maybe that will fix it. I don't know. It's not really that much concern to me at the moment. Because I don't know if that's true or not. They can't actually hear me. Alright. Okay, so back into the cave. Okay, we got a shield guy. Okay, wielding armaments. Each hand can be equipped with up to 3 armaments, allowing you to toggle between them. Armaments can also be two-handed, making attacks more difficult to repel with shields and boosting effective strength by 50%. Okay, in order to do that, Y and RB. Oh, okay. Give me a moment. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we can dual wield. That makes more sense. Okay, there we go. Let's beat the absolute crap out of him. Easy enough. Okay, that's good. Okay, so the restarting the whole thing worked out. Okay, that's good. See, strange sword ahead. I'm doing pretty good. Okay, hit him. Easy peasy. Hit him as well. See what this says. Didn't expect bloodstains. Yeah, that's kind of fair. And he's already healing. That's a little embarrassing. Like, I understand this might be your first Souls-like, right? Because I know for a lot of people, Elden Ring was their first Souls-like. But, like, from my understanding, Elden Ring was one of the easiest Souls-likes to get into from Soft. I mean, look at that. Let's see. Skills. Armors have special abilities called skills. Skills are highly varied and range from powerful attacks to temporary effects. Skills consume FP, which is when we scream. So I think this buffs us, the Barbaric Roar. So if we look at our equipment. Oh, I did not mean to do that. See. Can I see it in here, or do I have to go to... There's got to be a way to look at it in the inventory. But in the meantime, let's go over here to... Here. See, Barbaric Roar. Let loose a bestial roar to rally the spirit and increase attack power. While active, strong attacks change to savage combo attacks. Okay, so this makes our... Increases attack power, and our strong attacks are stronger. At least from my understanding about how that's done. Okay, then we have Roa fruits. Berry like red fruits that grow in shrubs. Material used in crafting items. Easily found anywhere in the lands between. Is a wide variety of uses. Right, I don't think we picked anything else up new. Nope. Just hints, but the hints don't matter. Because we already read those. Strength required ahead. Crouching. Crouch to make it harder for enemies to discover you, especially effective in tall grass. Attacking an enemy that hasn't noticed you will cause more damage than usual. Okay. Can we backstab? I didn't try that on the first enemy. But can we backstab? Okay, we can backstab. So that hasn't gone away then. That's good. I appreciate that. Right. And then it wants us to sneak, so we'll sneak up on this one as well. Not that it matters much. You're back to an enemy's critical hits. We can just run up behind you. Can I do this? I can do that. Okay, that hasn't changed what a bit. You know, it's nice that certain things just don't change. I appreciate it. Consistency is key. Alright? It makes it easier for a dork like me to understand and remember things. Alright. See, stance breaking. Some attacks may break an enemy's stance, giving you a chance to perform critical hits. Charge attacks and jump attacks may make it particularly easy to break an enemy's attack. Wait, I can charge? Okay, so I can hold the strong attack button and do extra damage by holding it and charging it up. And then I can jump. Okay, so I gotta get used to it, like Sekiro. Okay. You know, they made it sound like he was gonna try to block. And I was going to be able to stick branch him. Well, break his stance. But that didn't happen. That didn't happen. Stakes of Marika. Upon dying. Is it Marika? Marika? Marika. I think it's Marika, right? Marika. Right? Upon dying, you will be revived at the last site of grace that you visited. However, if there is a stake of Marika near where you died, you can choose to be revived there instead. Works for me. See, if only I had hope. So this is going to be like a small little boss then. I didn't really expect us to get a boss that fast. I guess it's not too surprising, but I wasn't expecting that. Soldier of Godwick. Alright. Should be easy. Guard counters. You can perform a counter attack immediately after blocking an enemy's attack. Guard counters make it easy to break an enemy's stance immediately after blocking an attack. Guard counter. Okay. I feel like that was a bit of a lie, but maybe you need to do a shield. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I don't want to die right away. I talked a bunch of shit. I don't want to die. Okay. As I was saying, I was not at all worried, not at all concerned for the well-being of myself. It was simply easy, magical, simple it was. All right? Let it be known, likely God... Okay, what's this one say? Beautiful but whole. Ah ha ha. Okay, I mean, it's better than the first boss you fight in what, Dark Souls 3? What? I'm blanking on his name. And I don't know why I'm blanking on his name. He's a really cool dude too, because he comes back twice, right? You fight him twice, and his second version is a lot of fun. I really like him, and it's just Dark Souls 3 is my first FromSoft game. See, strength. Okay. Read. Something incredible. How do I get up there then? Because I can't come back, right? Did I miss something? No, that wouldn't make sense, because they want to give you that kind of shortcut over here, right? So how the hell do I get up there then? It's definitely something I have to come back to. Because there's nothing over here yet. Easy enough, I suppose. We'll talk to the ghost boy. Break tarnish, take the plunge. Learning the remembrance. Recall the acts of war in your warrior's blood. Okay, that's fine with me. You know what so I'm also thinking about it too. So the build I'm thinking about doing now, actually. What if we do like a bleed, some kind of like effect build, right? Instead of because we done faith, we done sorcery, we done dex, we done strength, we did pyromancy, right? What if we did like an effect build, right? We do like large bleed, like we were playing into the vampire, right? Let's do like some kind of vampire or something like that, right? Didn't expect dragon. That's an old bit of a spoiler, isn't that? But it is FromSoft. There was no dragon. You lied to me, my friend. Okay. See. We have this side of grace. We have that gate there. Let's go ahead and rest. Can I level up yet, or do I need to get someplace to level up? Pass time, memorize spells, sort chests, leave. Okay, I can't level up yet. So we should probably get going first. Otherwise, I end up losing the souls, right? Is it souls in this game too? Or is it something other than souls? I think it's souls, right? Use Tarnished Fjord Finger to write a gold summon sign. Cooperative multiplayer will begin once you have been summoned by a player from another world. You will take the role of an ally, Furrowed Finger, and your objective is to defeat the area boss. The compass on the top of the screen indicates the direction of the summoner, the host of fingers, okay? And then we have a Tarnished Hurled Finger, okay? So the one's for summoning, one's for summoning someone, and one's for being summoned. Easy enough. Okay, how many keys do we have too, by the way? Do we have one or two? We have two, so we could definitely open that. It'd be worth doing it right now, I suppose, right? Let's see. A finger of a quartz wax hurled like a hook. It is a relic of those who came before, left to help those who would come after. And then this one is a phantom blade. Severs a link formed by a furrowed finger, but the maidens scorn those who abuse its use. Okay? So that will leave us... That's not going to be great for us. That's going to give like a bad taste. Give us a bad reputation then. And I think the game punishes you for having a bad reputation, right? And did I heal? Yep, I did. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's just do it, right? Because it's like 2 keys, right? One in each mouth. Okay, one in each head. That's fine. Okay. That looks like poison. I did not believe I shall be surviving here, but we're going to try. Also, I feel like we should be able to pick up the swords on the ground. Can I jump on the pot to get out of the poison? Oh, I can. Okay, that's clever. Okay, so we don't have a lot of heals. We have... By not a lot of heals, we have 3 heals. So... Let's kind of... take this easy, shall we? Nope, no. Shit. And it's too late. Alright. Fair enough. That's on me. I thought I was being clever, but I wasn't clever enough. Monstrosity ahead. Here. Okay. Are you... I was even... He just happened to turn around and hit me. I just happened to be turned around. Had I been a step backwards, I've been fine. Guidance of grace. Oh, that's a... I don't know whatever's going on the statue thing, but I like that. Let's see. Death. Upon dying, you will be revived to the last site of grace that you visited. That's a shame. I can't believe I died like that. For my first real death. You will drop any runes in your possession at the site of your death. If you die again before reclaiming those runes, they will be lost forever. The compass at the top of your screen indicates the direction of the lost runes, okay? Okay, so those are the souls of this game. So there's no souls, they're just runes. That's fine with me. It is a little bit disappointing, but it is what it is. Come on, yes. Okay. Okay, just wait. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait a moment. Okay. Get that health to recover from the poison, so we don't get poisoned and slowly die. Because clearly I don't have that much health because I just got one-shotted by just the mere action of the chariot turning around killed me. I don't even think he touched me. I think he just turned around, and my guy was in such awe by the splendor and magnificence of this goddamn chariot that I died, which is ridiculous. Pick that up. Okay. Poison dart. Okay. Run. How do I... Okay, so I gotta find someplace to hide down here. And where would I go? French folk hero's grave. Okay, this is definitely it right here. Okay. Okay, down there is death, so we're not jumping down. And the question is, do I keep going, or do I have to, I can keep going. So I can run into one of these over here. What's this one? See, try sniper. Ah, you fuck! It's like a ghost, isn't it? And it's kind of like a phantom. Our stance broke him just by beating the shit out of him on his head. Easy enough on that. Regret. Okay, go. Okay, beat the shit out of you. Easy enough. Get out! Okay. It's hard to insult him when I'm getting clowned on. I was about to say get clowned on, and I got clowned on. If I just come for you first. But he kicked me! I got a special to get for you. Can I knock him off the ledge? Adios! Punk! Okay, we got him like no heals too, by the way, because that's 2 heals. That's 2 heals I've used already for what amounts to basically nothing. What's this right here? Bravery required ahead. Then still no victory. Please. Oh, thank God. Okay, thank you. Shit. Okay, so this thing's gonna follow me the whole way down then. Okay, so how do I make the next move? There's nowhere for me to go. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Okay, he seems to be a little over-equipped for this area, okay? This seems to be like a beginning area, right? That man was wearing full-on body armor, okay? Okay, he stops there. There's loot there. Golden runes. Come on, jump, go. Okay, we gotta chase his ass down. That's the only way we live. Go. We're not gonna make it. Alright, there is writing right there, so maybe we have to jump off the ledge. That's what I'm thinking we have to do, right? We have to jump off the ledge there. 100%. So you try down. That works for me. Jump. You fucking clown! Ah! That's 2 deaths right away. I've achieved nothing but dying pathetically. Oh my God. I can't even level up yet either. So this is just an embarrassment. All the way through. Can I make this? Jump. No! Fuck. Alright. Well, we made our bed. Now it's time to accept it. We step back, let him go forward. This poison's gonna last forever. We did pick up a couple things already. It might be worth. Can we make this? Am I gonna lose my stuff? I didn't lose my stuff. I made it. Okay, we gotta kill you. You're dying. The mere insult of you over here shooting me in the back the first time and trying to do it a second time, it's not okay. Not gonna make it. Not gonna make it. Not gonna make it. Not gonna make it. Let's heal. Okay, and then let's run. Let's run. Let's run. Let's run. So the guy on the left is gonna be a swordman. This guy on the right is gonna be a bow and arrow. He's gone. Oh, he got here fast. Oh, you're dead. Get fucked. Okay. Let me run. 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 He's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. He's legitimately gonna kill me. Don't fucking try to kill me. Oh, you're dying. I'm sorry. I don't know how to say this, but you're about to die. You're about to die. Maybe? You're about to die? Come. What is this thing doing? What? Why am I getting clowned on? I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's appropriate. Can I make that? No, I gotta wait for you to run up. And then I make it. Then I make it. Then I run for it. Then I run for it. I go 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 for it. I run right. I run right. I run right. I have to heal. I have to heal. And then I jump off the ledge here. And this time we're just gonna go like this. This is gonna make my life easier. Okay, I'm still poisoned. Inventory. Use again 1,600 runes. That's like, that's so much more runes than I actually have right now. I have what? How many runes do I have? I don't know. Somewhere? Show me. I have 125 because I didn't pick up. I left my runes up top. I didn't even get my runes back. I just lost, what was it, like 800 runes? I guess it's not. I guess it's not that much because I have the. I picked up the little rune loot that I picked up a second ago. So I mean that's doing it a little better. But that's 3 deaths. 3 deaths, and I've achieved nothing other than understanding that I went into an area probably not quite ready for. I just need a little bit of extra. Honestly, probably just a little bit of extra armor. Is really all I need. Maybe no extra life. Okay. I'm like hearing people walk around. See, no horse ahead. One of these guys a secret wall. See, try again, then hidden path. What? Try right, and then hidden path? No, there's not a hidden path over here. I don't believe you. I believe none of you, honestly. None of you are trustworthy. This one? No. Hidden path, therefore don't give up. Okay, you guys are just screwing with me. That's fine. I accept that. Okay, I got clowned on in a little stone key room. Clearly not meant to be there. Probably should have kept my keys. Oh, I thought maybe we could go down. But I guess this isn't a magical floating elevator like in Dark Souls. It's actually got some kind of mechanism that lifts it up. Which I guess is a little bit more impressive. The fact this whole stone pillar is just being lifted up. The mechanism itself has got to be like... It's got to be hella strong. Because we can't do that still. We don't have anything powerful enough to lift something this fucking heavy straight up like that. Maybe like the work trucks they use on the big mining sites. You know, the ones that are like bigger than a house, where the wheel's like big as your house and stuff like that. Maybe that could lift it up potentially, but still, that's still, you know, I don't know. Still seems a little excessive to me. Okay, there's no hidden paths. If there was a hidden path, there'd be a bunch of glowing things. I'm not gonna spend my time whacking walls. Okay, let's go ahead and open. All right. Limgrave is where we're at, I suppose. That is a beautiful tree. Absolutely stunning. A giant-ass bridge that's been destroyed, leading to a tower, which is bigger than the castle itself. The castle right there is tiny compared to the tower. Absolutely tiny compared to the tower. Okay. See anything around us? See map view with map menu. I don't know why I said map view. I said map menu. With the map menu, you can check your current position. You can check your current position in terrain and buildings in the surrounding area. You can also freely place beacons of light to serve as landmarks as you explore. Lastly, through your map, you can select any site of grace that you've discovered and travel to that instantaneously. However, there are some dungeons and other areas where this cannot be done. Okay. Grave of Knowledge. Elisma Ruins. French Folks Hero's Grave. So that's where I died. Repeatedly. 3 times. Not a great look. I wonder... Is there a site of grace over here? There is. Okay. And there's an NPC here. And a crucifixion. That's, completely normal. Sometimes, sometimes on a Tuesday, you're like, man, I'm kind of lonely. I'm kind of bored. What should I do for entertainment? And the answer is always crucify. Crucify someone. You find some smuck, you crucify them. Grace assists the guide, the tarnished, and lead them along the proper path. Even now, some sites of grace retain the power. Their golden rays will guide you along the way. Okay. So it wants me to go that way to the church-looking building. That's easy enough. The map. Use the map to check your current position as well as the terrain and surrounding structures. You can update your map with new information by finding map fragments at steles along the road. You can also use the map to freely place beacons of light to serve as landmarks. Okay, we did that. So we can find new map information by finding map fragments. That's important. A lot of people died right here. I'm assuming to that. Alright. Easy enough. What do you got to say, my friend?
Tarnished, are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless. Without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the round table hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity.
Okay. I mean, that's fine.
Luckily for you, however,
I mean, it's not really fine. I want to become a god.
hope for even the maidenless.
That's fine.
Me,
Tell me.
Vare. Take care to listen.
Look, I'm gonna be frank with you, okay?
With
I'm here for my own self-serving interests. I give zero fucks about what your desires are and what your customs are or what everyone else wants.
rays, pointing in a particular direction at times.
Yeah, I can see that.
That is the guidance of grace, a path that a tarnished must travel.
Okay, I feel like I could have figured that out by myself, okay? I'm not a complete idiot, okay? I may be wearing a loincloth, okay? And only have a club, but don't let my lack of belongings
You are meant to
impact any kind of idea what my knowledge may be.
your grave. Grace's guidance will reveal to Castle Stormvale, over on the cliff,
Okay, so Castle
the
Stormville.
home of the decrepit demigod Godric the Grafted.
Okay. So that's our first demigod. If I kill... How many demigods does it take to become god yourself? Okay, right? If I killed Godric, Hercules, Achilles, how many demigods do I have to kill? Okay? Just give me like an example of how many demigods I need to kill to become a god myself, okay? I just want to know how long I'm going to be doing this.
I should think. To Castle Stormvale, if you seek the Elden Ring, maidenless as you are.
Okay, that's fine.
It's time you to Castle
Okay, he's just
if
repeating
you
himself now.
seek
Okay. He didn't really... I mean, he gave me some information. One, he told me that there's, a god at the castle, which is where I wanted to go in the first place. I mean, it's quite obvious that's where I needed to go. Okay, flight pinion. Did it give me? I gave me 5. That gave me 5 runes, right? Because it's not souls, it's runes. I'm gonna get used to that. Runes. Okay, we got runes over here. If we can kill these guys, and feathers, which I'm assuming the feathers we can use to make arrows. Flight pinion by 1. There's a beautiful little ocean over here. There's a bloodstain right there. I'm not really sure how they got to that. Smaller tree that way. A small tree there too. Okay, there's quite a few small trees, honestly. Now that I'm actually looking around at the distance. See, there's bloodstains down there. See, this makes more sense to me than that one right over there. It's off by itself. That one's a little confusing. Okay, come on. Go. See, where does this guy go off to die at? Just bloodstone. Oh, he's got a horse with antlers. Oh, he didn't die from that. Oh, and he died now. All right. I mean, he didn't do a bad job at first. I mean, he wasn't dying immediately, right? See, are those bats? I mean, they beckon me. It's like you know, it's my blood. My blood is beckoning me to go to the bats. You know, where my ancestral blood comes from, I suppose, right? Is this a skull? What happens if I break it? Come here, come here, come here. Okay, that's fine. What about these flowers? Can I pick these flowers? No. Okay, how do I know if something gives me something and what something doesn't give me something? What about this one? Well, not that one. Okay. See, FPS dropped just a little bit there. Roll of fruit. I like that. More birds. Easy kills. Nah, I didn't make the other one. I'm only killing one at a time. I feel like that one didn't even drop anything. You stingy little bastard. Okay. Let us see how strong you are, my bat friend. Did you just screech at me? What the hell did you do? How does that ever fall on you? Can I do like extra damage? Okay, you're not that powerful. It was quite an easy smack there. Yeah, that was pretty easy. Okay, honestly, I'm not really that concerned, to be honest with you. Those are quite frankly easy. That's a good whack. Easy enough. Golden rune. We got little fox kangaroo looking things. Yeah, look kind of like kangaroos. Jumping around. It's like, oh, it's like a kangaroo rabbit. Okay. Thin beast bone. Okay. What are you? Okay, it's gone. I don't know what the hell that was. We're killing it first. If I can, maybe. There we go. Okay, that was easy enough. I don't know what that was. Giant dragonfly head. Okay. So it was a dragonfly. Let me kill my brethren real quick. Vanquishing enemy groups. Vanquishing an enemy group will replenish your flask. The number or type of flask to be replenished varies depending on the enemy group. You cannot replenish more flasks than your maximum amount allows. Okay. So I didn't get anything in return for that. Another crucifixion over here. See, smithing stone. So we can't upgrade our weapons once we find a way to do it. Unnecessary item ahead. No jumping ahead. Let us watch someone else fall. He didn't do it. He didn't jump. He's got his weapon's got like little blades on it though, like an old bleeding weapon. That would be cool. That was like I said before. That would be a cool effect. You know, like a bleed build, right? That would entertain me. Oh, can I pick something up here? What's this? Earthly flower. Okay. I don't know why I keep breaking these like helmets. I'm hoping to drop something. There looks to be a tortoise over there. I don't know. Is there anything else over here first, though? I mean, there's you. Thin beast bones. I appreciate. I appreciate all the little goodies you can give me. Every single one of them is worth so much to me. It makes me so happy. Okay, I feel... I don't know. I feel like the bats should be harder. Alright, I'm level 1. I haven't leveled up yet all. And I don't know how many people are going around as a wrench. A wrench? What's this? Herba. Kind of reminds me in Demon Souls. Well, off topic, but Demon Souls, they had... Bleed build is knee build. Do you like bleed build? Do you think it's a good build overall? Because for me, I feel like in the other Dark Souls games, I don't think bleed builds have been particularly good. At least from my understanding, I haven't really tried it in the other ones, but I'm interested in trying it in Elden Ring. It sounds like it could be interesting. Going for like a poison bleed, you know, some kind of like, you know, like some some extra effect that kind of like zaps their health away slowly. I think it'd be cool. May have to turn down my graphics. Visions of good sort. My game is struggling, especially with these open little areas over here when it's trying to load them in. It wasn't doing too bad at first, but the farther away I get from where I first spawned in. Bleed is overpowered? Oh! So I just randomly decided to choose a good thing then? That's... Like, is it overpowered to the point where it's borderline boring? Or is it like a fun overpowered? You know what I mean? Like, are we talking like no intelligence required, kind of like a strength build in most FromSoft games where you can... Oh, why is this one glowing? Okay, this one drops us, so we break the ones that glow. If you stack your boss, it's evil mixing bleed and ice. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot, honestly. That sounds cool. It sounds, you know, thematically too. I feel like I can make that work, you know? I got kind of like, I want to go for like kind of like a vampire build look. I think that would be interesting. It was just there, and you weren't there a second ago, Mr. Bat Boy. But luckily for you, I'm more interested in what this tortoise is. In the meantime. Okay, this is a shrine of Mika. And we got another glowing skull over here. And what does this one drop? Okay, golden rune. Okay, they all drop golden runes. That's pretty good then. It gives... Let me proc this real quick energy. Ah. I mean, that sounds like fun, though. Not much. Thank you for asking. See. Where'd that tortoise go, though? Oh, there he is. See. Okay. What happens if I kill you? You fight back? Behold dog. Dog ahead. Horse ahead. I mean, yeah. I have no interest whatsoever in making friends with the tortoise. Turtleneck meat. Strip of white flesh. That was not a turtle. Not to criticize the game or not to criticize the game at all. Turtles are semi-aquatic to very aquatic. Tortoises are not whatsoever aquatic and will drown. Okay. This is my first Elden Ring stream. Okay. It's got fire. I mean, that's pretty normal. I probably shouldn't have just walked right into it, but you know what happens. You can kill turtle. Yeah, I see. I don't feel bad about that. Kill him. Okay, we got a dog. Okay, none of you guys are really that difficult yet. See, there's a fire that way. And some kind of blob-looking monster. Some dragonflies flying around. More blob-looking monsters. Probably like let out gas. You know, in FromSoft, this is kind of like a swamp terrain. Probably gonna let out gas. I hate swamps. Every FromSoft game, there's a swamp. When we're in a swamp, it's just the most annoying, gassy little monster possible. See, summoning pools. In each area, you may find effigies of martyrs. These effigies are summoning pools. The fact that the martyr is on a cross is kind of funny. That the martyr is crucified. I like that. Let's see. You'll find it easy to summon other players at these locations as co-op and hostile summoning signs created with small effigies gather at summoning pools. Okay. Small golden effigy. Interesting. Summoning pool is now functional, so I just gotta go over there and prop it then, right? Turn it on. See, we did get a couple new things, so we should probably check those out, right? See, sends a co-op sign to summoning pools. In cooperative multiplayer, your objective will be to defeat the area boss of the world to which you are summoned. So there's an area boss near us. That's not great, because we still can't level up yet. See, thin hard bones, material used for crafting items found by hunting beasts, commonly used to make disposable weapons. Okay. Thin strips of flesh taken from a bloodless creature, material used for crafting items. The dried meat toughens the constitution, boosting resistance. It's known for a long-lasting effect. Then we had a splendid, lengthy cut of a turtle meat, a neck meat. Material used for crafting items, considered an especially notorious ingredient in the south of the lands between. Okay. Yeah, this is my first playthrough. So, and not entirely my first playthrough, right? So I would have played Elden Ring when it first came out. It would have been given to me as a gift, and I would have played a couple hours into it. So I really didn't get that much. If memory gets me right, I would have gone and defeated the first demigod at the castle, the one guy just told us about, back by the Grace. And then that's about it. So I don't really remember much of it because it's been years since I played it, and I wouldn't have gotten that far into it. I see. And then yeah, I am playing other games lately. I do play right now since it's October and it's Halloween. I'm playing Silent Hill F at 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Let's see. A stone uses a smith variety of armaments. A shard found in plenty. Strengthens armaments up to +3. Smithing stone is found throughout the lands between. And mining galleries built to excavate it can be found everywhere. Okay, then we have evergreen leaves that give off a faint light. Material used for crafting items. Is very common medicinal plant. Can be found in thickets and elsewhere. So we can use that to heal ourselves, I'm assuming, once we learn how to craft. A dusky yellow flower that has started to fade to brown, found throughout the lands between. Material used for crafting items, said to be fed by leaves that fell from the elm tree in days of antiquity. Okay. Great settles within the inhabitants of the land between. The lingering trace of gold. Used again 200 runes. Runes are nourishment for the development of any tarnish, provided a finger maiden can be found. So we need to get our maiden. That was kind of a given, but it's kind of nice to have confirmation on that. Sekiro is really good. I enjoy Sekiro. Sekiro is not like any of the other FromSoft games when it comes to their Souls-like. So it's not like Bloodborne, which I haven't played Bloodborne, but I understand the premise of Bloodborne. And it's not like Dark Souls, and it's not going to be like Elden Ring. Because Sekiro, in order to be good at it, it's all about parrying. And while the other Souls, like from FromSoft, do like the parry and they give you options to parry, parrying isn't the end-all, be-all, right? If you can't parry, you're going to suck at Sekiro. Sekiro is going to be awful. If you can parry, Sekiro is really easy, and it's not that much of a struggle, right? But as for the rest of the Dark Souls and like Elden Ring, I'm assuming Elden Ring is going to be the same, where if you just get strong armor and you can get like you can brute force your way through, right? My default setting in basically any game I play is to use my ape brain, get a big giant sword or something like that, or a mace or whatever it is, right? If I can find something that's big and heavy and I can swing it, that's typically where my ape brain goes. And Dark Souls is pretty easy with that. Yeah, so it's all good. Yeah, this is technically my first playthrough, right? I did play Elden Ring years ago when it first came out, and I played maybe like I played a few hours of it and only killed the demigod at the castle. Other than that, I didn't play that far into it, and I don't remember much of anything. It's kind of like my playthrough of Dark Souls, because I had played like an hour of Dark Souls and never got really that far into it. So it's kind of like, once we get like a few hours into this, I'm going to be blind, and I won't know what I'm doing anymore. And even now, I'm not remembering much of anything. See, head for a large dragonfly, material used for crafting items, long believed to have the ability to neutralize poisons. That's good. Okay, so if I can use the great dragonfly head, I can craft that into a poison-resistant potion. Then I'm assuming, and I won't have to worry about being poisoned by the Stone Key area we were at, that I died 3 times at, pathetically, mind you. But I did die, just pathetically. Flight feathers of birds, material used for crafting items, commonly used for arrow fletchings. Yeah, I figured that one. That one's kind of a given. Okay. Let's pick that up. Just Lily. Trina's Lily, not Lena's. Face you up, sir! Okay, and we should probably change the settings on our game still, too. Which does make me a little sad, but I should probably slow it just a little bit so we don't get any of those lag spikes, which we are currently getting. No, I want to lock onto you. I want to lock onto you. Thank you. Okay, you are a big fucking dog. Oh! And I had it too. I knocked him on his rear, and I could have done a critical attack and killed him. Or I could have just kept beating him up, but instead I got distracted by myself. See, State America. Because I know there's one right next to us. That's okay. I mean, look, it's a FromSoft game. If you're not trolling, are you really a FromSoft fan? Right? It's like a basic requirement of any FromSoft game. You have to troll just a little bit. I do think we should change. See some of this off, maybe. See depth of field high, shadow quality high. Just turn off some of these, right? Reflection low, water surface quality low, shadow quality medium. Let's go with something like that. Just kind of like turn down some basic settings so don't impact the game that much. Okay, that made a bit of a difference. But maybe it's just a change in time. Does it? Oh yeah, because it has like day-night cycles, right? I haven't played To See Me yet. I do own it. But I haven't played that yet. But I've heard good things about the first one. The second one I've heard relatively good things about it too. I don't know. Let's get. I've also heard mixed things about it as well, so I'm not sure entirely. Okay, I'm just letting you burn me. That's probably not a good idea. Let's go ahead and heal. See, let's kill you. Okay, and I'm assuming if we get too close, I did not mean to. God. Ah, Sekiro! I went to go hold the X button to get all the loot to come to me. Sekiro spoiled me. No, 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 no. Okay, we learned our lesson on that one. Where did he go? Hello? I'm sorry, but like, coward in the way isn't going to be how you get out of this. Get our souls back. Our runes back, not our souls. Streaming in general for probably like, realistically, streaming constantly just this month. Overall though, maybe on Fridays for about 3-4 months now. That one's not been as consistent just because I was in the middle of a move temporarily to a place I stayed at to where I live now, which is my permanent home. Why? Well, they should take me with a big stick because honestly, I mean, look, you can't be a coward your whole life. If you cowered away, he died. Stop it. All right, because if you cowered away, right, you end up dying anyway. So he didn't achieve anything other than a swift death, right? At least try to kill your enemies. No, I'm alive. With a skin on my teeth, but I'm alive. Okay, kill him. Easy enough. Right? So, I mean, like, a small attempt would have been, you know, nice. Crab eggs. You just had crab eggs laid in your face? Because that's where the light was coming out of. It was coming out of your face. That's a little disturbing. I didn't know crabs would lay eggs in your face. It's good to know, I suppose. I'm going to avoid that if possible. See, I'm not... Is that a tumbleweed? Why is there a tumbleweed on top of the wall? It's 100% a tumbleweed. There's a tumbleweed in the middle of a swamp and on top of the wall, which doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay, we don't have quick dragonfly head. We're gonna avoid Mr. Horsey Boy over there because I'm pretty sure he killed me pretty easy. See. Yeah, I do upload stuff on YouTube. So I uploaded Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 on YouTube. I did a break from FromSoft and did Bleak Faith Forsaken, which isn't... I still have mixed feelings about it. The game is pretty good overall for an indie game, I should say, right? It doesn't hold a candle to FromSoft. And really, the downsides to it are just because the developers for it did a lot of half-baked measures. Not to be mean, but it's like they had interesting and promising ideas, but the way they implement them was half-baked, and it ends up showing, right? And then when the game first came out too, there was a controversy because I looked this up. Right, they had a controversy where, they were supposedly stealing assets from like Dark Souls, and they removed those assets from the game. And I played the game long after that when they had like a big update that fixed the game and made the game more playable. But one of their enemies in the game, one of the bosses, he's like a priest for some kind of like god emperor, and he has like a cross. He's basically they copied a bunch of assets off some kind of like asset website. Bottom and just copied them onto their priest, because the priest has a bunch of like Christian insignia on him, right? And he has Christian aesthetics, which I mean, Christian, like Catholic Christian aesthetics, whatever, right? It was the fact that like they didn't even like take off the cross, right? The guy's like got a cross on his chest and everything like that. He's like he's like that. Like, maybe we should take this out for our god emperor because it doesn't match the aesthetics in which the god emperor would go by. I didn't even think about that. Oh, mushroom. It's like, so it's like laziness in part of it, and also I don't feel like they quite understood how to do certain things, right? They wanted to make the game seem big, open, and all-inspiring, kind of like Elden Ring. You look at this and you go, wow, there's a lot to this. You feel small, and like you feel like a small thing in a big world, and Bleak Faith tried to do that, and instead it felt empty, right? There was like tons of areas where you just walk, you're not fighting anything, you're not seeing anything, there's nothing interesting going on. It's copy paste, just to make it look bigger than it actually needed to be, and it hurts the game, but it has potential, right? So I want to make it clear, right? The game's like a solid maybe 6 out of 10, a 5 out of 10, right? So something, if you like, you have free time, is on sale, is worth trying out. I want to go back and never play it again, which is why I give it that kind of score, you know, because like Dark Souls, I would give a higher score because I'd go back and play Dark Souls. I got a rune fragment as well now too. Ooh, what's this? Smoldering butterfly. Ooh, that's seat. Okay, we kill you, and supposedly, yep. Okay, I got my flashback aristocratic garb altered. That's, what does it mean by altered? I don't know. That's fine though. We did get armor finally. Acquired material. Mushroom. So I mean, that being said, I think the developer, if they left the game kind of open-ended at the very end, like a cliffhanger. So I assume they want to come back and make another Bleak Faith. If they make a Bleak Faith 2 and they actually look at their game and look at the critiques of their game and they work on what they did well and definitely fix the things they didn't do well on or abandon those ideas, the game has a lot of potential to it. The developer does. They do. And again, they're an indie developer, so I want to give them some slack because they're not like EA. Like when EA comes out with a shitty game, EA deserves all the garbage thrown at them because they're big enough and well funded enough that they should be able to make a competent game because they had the resources for it. Let's see, I haven't played Dark Souls, so I want to know. Well, Dark Souls is really good. Again, I would try if you like Elden Ring and you like Sekiro and you like Combat Tsushima. Tsushima is going to be closer to Sekiro though, from my understanding. So Dark Souls and Elden Ring are going to be drastically different from what you're used to, but they're very good in their FromSoft games, so they have a lot of these similar aesthetics and feel. I would try it out. They're worth a try. See, okay, we got rats. You guys gonna look at me, or can I just sneak in here? I should have put on the armor. I forgot I had the armor. Okay, no. Okay, no. Let me rethink my life choices real quick. Let's do that. He's gonna come back up, right? No? Perfect. Okay, so we go to our inventory. Let's see, internally burning butterfly found near wildfires and elsewhere serves as kindling for a number of items. Okay, see, we did roll mushroom, a fungal growth that thrives in damp thickets and elsewhere. Its thick, spongy flesh makes it a key component in throwing pots. Okay. Yeah, I would like to go for affiliate. I would like to see. And this is the one thing I like about Rumble. I know it's a little off topic from your question, but it kind of leads into it, right? So Rumble right away puts ads on your content and then pays you out for that those content views. Rumble does not have a very big audience base when it comes to gaming. I know some big streamers went to Rumble and they do pretty well, but they brought their audience with them, and their audience just kind of goes to Rumble for them specifically. Rumble's more of a political platform just because of how it started with free speech, stuff like that. But that being said, Rumble pays you immediately for your content. Like, hey, look, you don't have to get all these subscribers. The ads on your videos and the amount of people that watch those ads, those immediately start making money for you, right? So Rumble does it really well. As for YouTube and Twitch, I understand why they do it. They require you to get to certain thresholds, right? So YouTube is 500 subscribers and 300 watch hours. And then Twitch, I think, is like, what, 500 followers? So it's a little difficult, and it's something I'd like to get to. That's like my goal, right? My goal is if I can become an affiliate with YouTube and Twitch, right, and I can continue building that up, and Rumble is paying me right now. Again, I'm a smaller channel, so I don't get that many views, and Rumble has a smaller watch space, right, too, so it's a little bit harder to grow on Rumble with gaming, but I don't mind. I like the grind. I'm learning things. Every day I learn something, right? So, like with the chat box on the stream is something I would have done, for Monday? I think I put it on Monday, or it might have been last Friday that I put it on, because it's like when I'm doing this multi-stream, and you guys are, like, watching me, not everyone can see everything, right? You can't see YouTube. They can't see Twitch. So when I'm talking to someone on a different platform, someone might not have an idea. So it's like little things like that. It's like a learning process, right? And it's a lot of fun, though. And thank you so much for following me. I really do appreciate that, Jennifer, right? Or is it Jennifer Austin? Right? Yeah, I appreciate that. I can call you honest. I can call you Austin or Jennifer. Or I can call you It's. I'll call you It's. I can call you It's. But I do see a lot of potential with Rumble as well too. They are growing, they're getting better, and they've made their platform when it comes to like streaming. I think their streaming is better than YouTube and Twitch. Not to be, I don't know anything, so I mean I'm not an expert on it. But it's just the fact that I can do multi streaming with Rumble, and it streams really consistently, and I can get all the chats coming and see everything, and then I think that works out really well. Because like the other platforms you have to do if you want to do that, if you want to go straight to a platform and then stream outwards instead of trying to stream to all three at the same time through your computer, would be like Restream. Right? And Restream, I tried Restream once or twice, and it's okay. Hello, dude. Thank you for joining us. Or dudette. See, high quality garb, adorned with fine golden embroidery. Travel attire worn by nobles in the capital, terribly faded and tattered, abandoning their birthplace after shattering. These undead wanderers are the pitiful product of unending life. Oh, so all these guys have been killing like little nobles. It's a little embarrassing for themselves, isn't it? Stone fragment found near places where runes have fallen from the sky can be used for crafting or simply for throwing at enemies. These shards of stone are believed to have been once part of a temple in the sky. They glow with a faint light from within. Interesting. We have our grace that dwells within the inhabitants of the land between. The lingering trace of gold. The runes are nourishment. So we already read one of those. We have this one as well. A light purple watery lily that is on the verge of whittling. Mature, exceedingly rare to find, a symbol of faith in Saint Trina, dulls the senses, preventing agitation. I wonder what that means by dulling the senses for agitation. Would that like make it harder to get like status effects put on me? And I guess we have the crab eggs that we found in the guy's face. Eggs of large crabs which dwell in the shadows. Material used for crafting items. Nutritious food stuff that warms from within. The flavor is exquisite. Only those of comfort and means know the truth. A crab's eggs are more delectable than its meat. I don't think I've actually eaten crab eggs. I like fish eggs, but I don't think I've eaten crab eggs before. Is that something that people actually eat? Can you eat crab legs? Because I like crab meat. I think crab meat tastes pretty good. Let's see. Okay. You know, it's kind of nice to finally actually be wearing clothes. I mean, we are kind of wearing a skirt now, which is a little feminine, right? But, you know, we'll just say we're Scottish. We're a Scot, my friends. We're a Scot. Kill him real quick. If I can kill you guys one-on-one, my life will be a lot easier. Because as long as you guys don't team up, this is going to be an easy little fight for me. Okay. Have you thought about any custom art for your channel yet? I thought about it, but it's not something I'm looking into at the moment. I want to focus on trying to... My focus at the moment really right now is just trying to like focus on the streaming aspect and just make sure I'm entertaining and make sure the stream is like welcoming. And I know this kind of the art goes into it, but the art's like a future thing. But I appreciate the offer. I'll keep that in mind though, Jennifer. Okay, let's see. Avoid you. See if we can hit you on the head. Okay, we got another heal, which is good because I'm pretty sure they said like area boss, right? Which is that little shrine that we opened up, which means maybe? No, is there no area boss for this? I mean, I'll take it. I'll take the free stuff. Ensnared in a transported trap. I don't particularly care for that. Limits of guarding. Okay, he looks kind of like a gnome, doesn't he? Like one of those little garden gnomes. Let's see. Okay, so we transported here. If I open that, does that transport me out? What does this do? Or does this give me something? Okay, this actually gives me something. See, gravity stone fan. Gravity stone chunk. Okay. See, inventory-wise. Yep, the grind and the consistency is something that's kind of like hard. And it's actually something... Right, it's something that I've kind of learned as I was doing YouTube and Rumble with videos, and now I'm getting into the streaming aspect. Something I've kind of like you become more aware of, right? It's kind of like a respect, right? And I don't want to say it's like difficult. It's not difficult, right? I worked in factories. I worked at warehouses. Those jobs are hard on the body and can be depending on what you're doing, right? But it's kind of interesting that everything is like a different struggle, right? So when it comes to like streaming and video consistency, it's the fact that like, hey, you can't miss a day, right? So like if I'm sick at work, I just call out. I'm like, look, I'm not coming in. I'm sick. I'm not feeling it, right? I just don't go in, right? Like YouTube or Rumble, right? And I watched other people who've gone big or big enough to like make that their livelihood. It's like you have to stay on top of it, right? Because if you miss a day, it hurts you. It hurts you pretty bad. Right, it's like little things like that, and the fact that you have to keep talking is something I learned. I was not. If you go back on YouTube, on my channel, and I gotta get this set up so like Twitch can see that. So I'll get that done soon. See, I'm learning. I'm learning still. Right. The talking process. Learn to talk to yourself consistently and talk out loud and talk about what you're thinking, and then come up with like I don't know funny things or funny thoughts. Right. It's a learning process. It's just interesting. I quite like it. It's the same conversation. Like I had a plumbing company come out last week, 2 weeks ago, and they set up a water softener, water filter, and then got an osmosis system under this kitchen sink so we can get clean drinking water. And when it came up, I was asking them all kinds of questions because I'm interested in it. I've done plumbing before, but I've done the sink's leaking. I need to put in a new faucet or redo the pipes underneath. Go buy little fucking twisty pipes. The shitty little plastic pipes you can get for people who don't know what they're doing with plumbing, like me, right? So it's interesting to do that. Yeah, and that's true too, because like I've noticed with some bigger channels, even if they're so big that maybe they can miss a day and the money's not going to make a difference on them, they still have to come out with some kind of content, even if they're not available, right? They'll have someone come on and do like guest content for them because you have to keep that channel alive. It's an interesting thought process, right? Just like the thoughts and the things you have to think about and what you have to look into to actually get it going. I don't know. I find it fascinating in the same capacity. It's like my wife, when I first met my wife was doing mortuary. She was not a mortuary. Mortician. The mortician. There we go. Sorry, I was blanking on the name. She was a mortician, right? And so like I'd go help her like grab dead bodies, carrying them back to the funeral home, put them in the fridge, take them from the hospital. You know, like she's got like sometimes she have to go late at night, do stuff like that. You know, it's interesting. I don't think personally, I don't have any interest in making dead bodies pretty and filling them with formaldehyde. It's not really my thing, right? But my wife really enjoyed it at the time. And it's fascinating because there's like a whole new world out there. Everyone has something to show you and teach you, no matter what they do. There's something fascinating. It's the same thing with like looking at writers. Right, writers do like off and on writing, and how they do writing. Like the person who wrote Coraline, I think he said he like wrote 50 words per day. Like every night you come out there and write 50 words, maybe 100 words, something like that, right? So you did it like a very slow process. But Coraline's a great movie. It's well written. It's interesting to see how different people function, right? I don't know. I like it. I like learning. At least I like to pretend I like learning, right? Shard of rock found in the wake of a meteorite strike. It is imbued with a particularly weighty magic. Throw at enemies using FP to cause a gravitational explosion. The desperate ones who scavenge for these shards dub themselves Starcallers. Oh, that's a cool fucking name. Yeah, I agree with that too. It's like I think one of the downsides, and it's kind of interesting too. So like one of the downsides of like the world we live in now with like the internet, especially with the AI, it is so easy to output your thinking onto the device. And even though we have more knowledge at our fingertip than anyone else in existence, I feel like people have just gotten dumber because it's easier to be dumb. And at the same time, you can learn and read so much at any point. I mean, hell, I know Wikipedia is not like what you would call like an accredited source, right? You can't use it for sophisticated sourcing, but you can use it for basic learning, and it's got so much information on there. It's huge. But I definitely do feel like the internet just made people get lazier just because it's easier not to think, right? Case in point, right? Sewing and repairing, like let's go with cobblers, right, for shoes. That's a dying craft, a tradesman, because it's much cheaper now to replace your shoes than it is to have a cobbler fix your shoes and make a cobbler have the shoes perfectly fit your feet, right, and make them nice, right? I have boots. I have several pair of work boots that I quite find comfortable, right, and I like them. And I find it hard to find work boots that are comfortable because I got fat feet. So I like wide-toed work boots, and I found two that are quite comfortable. Like when those get worn down, if those ever get worn down to the point where I need to get them replaced or repaired, I think I'm going to take them to a cobbler just because I like them quite a bit. And depending on what job you work, by the way, if you ever actually work a job where you're having to wear steel-toe shoes, you always want to buy two. They're especially buy nicer ones. I know they get more expensive, like $200, but most workplaces that require you to have those will give you some kind of rebate, right? They'll pay for some segment of it, or if not the whole thing. Buy the more expensive pair and buy two of them, and you want to alternate between the two of them because that way they can air out and let all the sweat out. If you sweat, I sweat like no tomorrow. I hate it. But then your shoes will last longer, and your feet will thank you because like moist feet don't like being moist. Okay, so how do I leave? Because I still can't level up. Is that a centipede? Do I have binoculars yet? I don't think I have binoculars. I don't have binoculars. Okay, that's definitely a centipede looking thing, right? Looks like one of those earworms. Okay, we have the star collars that you're called, right? There's one up here too. Okay. No, fuck! Jesus, he almost killed me in one hit. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Just backstab him. Well, he gave me a lot of runes. Can I leave? Okay, I'm on the way over there. Oh, I traveled really far away, didn't I? Where is this? Stella Crystal Tunnel. There's kind of a weird thing right here, too. I don't know what that is. Is there one over here? Dragon Burnt Ruins. Interesting. No, I don't see one over here. Interesting. Okay, and I can't leave. You've been trapped. You cannot travel to the sites of grace until you rest once. Okay. I don't have any heals. So if I die, does that mean I get respawned here? So we're going to go up behind you. We're going to backstab you because you guys hurt a lot. Okay, and we're going to beat the shit out of you. Beat the shit. Okay, easy enough, easy enough. Okay. And we just kind of rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Backstab. Yeah. Send me a message on Twitch, and later this week I'll send you some messages, and we can look at some of the work you got going on. Because again, I appreciate it. I really do. At the moment, I got a few more things going on, but I would be more than happy to. Oh! All right, we're gonna find out whether or not we respawn here or not. And if we do respawn here, we're going to try using that grace thing before that we have in our inventory, because we're going to have to leave. Yeah, just send me a message on Twitch. That way I have your your profile, and I'll message you later this week, because I'll take a look. I do appreciate it. And you've been very enjoyable to talk to. Okay, so where did my runes go? Okay, I want this. Okay, so we want to grab this, and then grab. Wait, what do you mean acquired material? Ooh, cracked crystal. Excuse me. Okay. We're gonna fuck off. We're gonna fuck off. There's nothing up here. What's this? Smithing stone. Okay, cracked crystals. That's death. Okay, grab this. I don't know what that was. This is definitely death. I'm alive. I'm alive? Yes? No! Oh! Thank you. I appreciate that. My wife. So this is actually a fun fact too, right? When I met my wife, I wasn't much of a chatter, right? I was a manager at the warehouse at the time, and it's not like I didn't like talking to people. It just wasn't. It wasn't my thing, right? I was like, I don't know. Like, I mean, if you want help, I'll help you out. I'll give you instructions. We'll get you fixed up. We'll get you right up, right? Oh, you need to work on this. You need to work on that. That's how I suggest you do it, right? Jesus Christ. There's a guy in here. Okay, where are my ruins? My ruins are down here, right? So I gotta. No! I gotta heal. If I get hit again, I'm dead. Right? That is not a... Summoning pool is now functional. That is not a rune. I thought that was like an old site of grace. So where is it up top? If I want to recover my stuff, is that all the way at top? Ah, fuck. Okay. Okay, we got this. We just gotta do a Hail Mary. We gotta do a Hail Mary. All we have to do is just grab it, and we'll work our way around the other way, because that will be safer for us in the long run. Never mind. Alright, so since we lost our runes, because we died and we didn't get it picked up again, we should just use that one thing in our inventory, right, and just bugger off. Oh, I think I would suggest it, right? And look, for everyone I talk to, marriage is great, right? So when I met my wife, she loved talking. She's a talker, right? I've had to learn a lot on how to actually talk, which sounds kind of dumb, but it is truth. See, grants blessings of the equipped great rune upon use. What? A shard of the shattered Elden Ring. Grants the blessings of an equipped Great Rune upon use. Even if no Great Rune is equipped, it will slightly increase maximum HP upon use. The lower arc of the Elden Ring is held to be the basin in which its blessings pool. Perhaps the shard originates from the very arc. We have a cracked, impure, degraded, and altogether unremarkable crystal, widely found in crystal tunnels. And we have a stone used for smithing a variety of armaments. A rare specimen. It is tinged with gold. Strengthens armaments up to plus 15. Holy shit, we can upgrade our weapons quite a bit, can't we? Mind you, the foot of the Elder Tree, these stones are said to have been used to bolster the strength of the royal forces. All right, I think there's nothing else new we have. Yeah, we just got these. We'll get rid of those. And then this, right? We got to use this. Lose all runes and return to the last site of grace. Well, we don't have any runes, so it doesn't matter. But, right, my wife's a talker. She likes to talk about anything and everything. It doesn't matter if it's like cultural stuff, you know, new movie, Taylor Swift, new albums. Yeah, it's like, fuck, we're fucked. Lose all runes and return to the last site of lost grace visited. All runes are lost. So I can't leave. I'm just buggered here. So we just gotta book it. So by not following the rules and doing my own thing, I have screwed myself slightly. That's great news. I'm so happy. Oh. Now that's upsetting. That is, you know, that's even more upsetting because I had those runes up top I needed to go back and get, and all I had to do was come down here and rest at this, and I could have grabbed them. That's upsetting. This whole trip has been very upsetting to me. Rot grease. Interesting. He said hidden path ahead. He's probably a liar, right? Yeah. All right. Fair enough. So this means we can travel. But that being said, can I not travel to sites of grace until you rest once? Oh, I gotta actually rest at it. Okay. Let's see. Pass time, flash, memorize spells, sort chests, leave. Let's leave. And then we can teleport now, right? No. Can I travel to the site of grace from this location? Okay, So I was fucking lied to? I was lied to. That's what I understood from the issue. But that being said, a wife, husband, or husband, whatever it may be for you, I would always suggest finding someone that you can spend the rest of your life with, right? A marriage is not only a commitment, right, which can be scary, but it is a lifelong partnership in which you spend eternity with your soulmate, right? And it doesn't mean that everything's always going to be happy. It doesn't mean everything's going to be great. Sometimes you're going to struggle. Sometimes you're going to fight. Sometimes you're going to look at them and you're going to be upset. But the thing is, they become a part of you, right? It is a union of two bodies becoming one. And I would suggest that if you send your Discord on Twitch chat, I'll get you added on Discord. But I would suggest it. Okay, wait. So I just go out? I had to go out of the cave. Where the fuck am me? Where the fuck am I? Not where the fuck am me? English, motherfucker. Do you speak it? And the answer is always no. Okay. Well, this is kind of disgusting looking. It's like a plague over here. Are these special flowers then? Like special plague flowers? Faded early flower. Okay. Okay, I'll take those. What else is down here? It's definitely a swamp. And God, I just said I hated swamps. So I got teleported to another swamp. Okay. Oh, look! See, I told you. Poison. Always in a FromSoft game. Every time you go in the swamp, there's always some kind of poison creature. What the hell is that over there? Okay, we're going over there. I am such off the beaten path right now. I know I need to go back. I would suggest dropping your Discord in the private chat and stuff like that. You can drop it here, but again, I'm on like YouTube and Steam and not YouTube. I'm on YouTube and Rumble and stuff like that. So it's a little rough. And then for real quick too, once again, I want to thank all of you guys for watching. And this is a little hint. If you guys are on Rumble, please follow. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe. If you're on Twitch, please follow. And every single one of you, I thank you so much. I appreciate you. You are a miracle, if I would dare say, a blessing. Okay, is he following me? Oh, he can walk. I didn't think he could walk. I thought he was like anchored to the ground. He got like little tentacle-like looking things. Okay, so what is this? If I cut you off and I hit you... No, he doesn't go this way. Okay, where does he go? There's another one down that way. Okay, he goes right here, right? So I just got to hit him as he comes by, right? That's got to be the premise. Because he looks like he comes back. As long as this thing over here doesn't kill me. Yeah, you see, he's coming back. He's coming back. He's coming back. We got this. We got this. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, now he's come back. Okay, so we just gotta... Fuck! Okay, we fucked it up. We fucked it up. We fucked it up. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Let's see. If we go down here, he travels back around faster. So this will be a better spot for us. Swamp of Inoya. Damn it. Oh, you can hear him walk by, though. Okay, where is he going now? Damn it! Man, I just suck. I really do suck. Okay. Okay, no, fuck. Okay. So it doesn't trisect, right? Because there's 3 different paths. He comes by us 3 different times, but it doesn't trisect here, right? So this... He's going to come back this way, right? He's going to come straight at us, right? Maybe. Okay, we're going to try this. We're going to try this one more time, okay? We're going to give it one more good old college try. I can definitely hear him. I just gotta... Okay, this is a straight path, right? If I sit here, he's going to come straight at me. That I do know. Hey, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. It's been great chatting to you, too. Okay, he's going back that way. He's going to be coming back around then. Let's use our big brain here. Let's not use our monkey brain. It's easy to use a monkey brain, but it's much harder to use our actual brain. Fuck! Okay, I suck. I suck. Maybe I need a bigger weapon. If I had like a bigger sword or something. I lied. We're gonna do it one more time. We're gonna do it one more time, and then we gotta go back because we gotta teleport. Which it won't let me. It won't let me click my map. That's what you're hearing right now. The little sound effects is me trying to click my map button. Okay, he's gonna be coming straight at us, right? So we just gotta prepare. Once he's coming straight at us. Oh! Poison armament. Would you look at that? We got a poison attack. Now that is sweet. How do I attach that? Where do I see that at? See, enchants right hand armament with poison. Intelligence 0, Faith 10, Arcane 0. Ooh, so Arcane is some kind of magic ability. So we have a new one for this game instead of just like Dark Souls where you have 2. See, Incantation of the Servants of Rot. Enchants armament held in the right hand with poison. Incantation can be cast while in motion, so we can move while we're doing it. That's nice. Those. Okay. Could you stop? I'm trying to read, sir. Okay, here we go. Okay, now let's go to our equipment. Let's go back to our inventory so I can read what I was reading before. Let's see. Those who dwell within the poison know rot all too well. The death that begets life that comes to all equally. That is to say, it is a cycle of rebirth put into practice. Do you not? I would like to read. Oh, he's got multiple arms. Okay, he's going to shoot 2 at me, right? Oh, he shot 3! Oh, he shot 3 at me. He didn't just shoot 2. He shot 3 at me. I have not played Hollow Knight, but I have heard very good things about Hollow Knight. I know a lot of people. I know it's got like a cult following to it, so I know a lot of people love it. But I myself have not played it or seen it be played either. So I don't know what it looks like. I know it's like a 2D scroller, right? And outside of it having like a loyal fan base, I know nothing of it. See, so we want to spawn here, right? Because we need to get to the church. We need to find. We need to start screwing around, and we need to go find our maiden, like our one guy said. That way we can level up. Because otherwise, we're just gonna keep dying over and over again.
It's time to cast if you seek.
Yep. Okay. So we're maidenless, and we need to find a maiden. So the maiden should be able to get us to level up. Okay. Is that a dog? No, that's a sheep. Well, boys, I said it was Scott earlier, and right now I'm not wearing any pants. Let's go show everyone what a Welshman does. See. Then police bones. Okay. Oh. Does he roll? Wait. What? Do you roll? Oh, he does roll. So he's not a ram. What do you call him? Because they want to be a ram then, right? Because rams ram you, but he's not ramming. He's a damn wheel. We got room fragments. I don't know how important these room fragments are, but I suppose we should pick them up. Just because they're here. And I wanted us to go to the church, so I suppose we should go that way too. More crucified people, not my problem. I'm gonna get crucified. They got crucified. Okay. It's gonna be really upsetting when like our maiden's right here. Church of Ella, and there's a Santa Claus. Okay. Well, I guess there's not a maiden here because it's Santa Claus, and Santa Claus wouldn't be a female, right? Fast travel to sites of grace. We did that already. However, there are some dungeons in other areas where this cannot be done. We learned that recently. Very unfortunately. What's this? A strength armaments. At a smithing table, you can spin runes and smithing stones to strengthen your armaments. Somewhere in the lands between, you may meet a blacksmith who can make your armaments even stronger. Okay. Smithing stone. So we got a smithing table here. Strengthen armament. With the smithing menu, you can spin runes. With the smithing stones, strengthen armaments. You can strengthen your armaments up to +3 at a smithing table. Somewhere in the lands between. Okay, so we need to find a blacksmith if we want to do more than +3. Okay, I'll definitely add that to my list because I've only heard good things about it. I've never heard anyone bad talk Hollow Knight. Same goes for Elden Ring. I haven't heard anyone really bad talk Elden Ring. Haven't heard anyone bad talk Ghost of Tsushima, the first one. Let's see. Same for, I know there's another game. I'm looking on it. It's like a 2D game. It has that flower that kills you and betrays you. I haven't played that one either. It was like an indie, like one person developed it. I'm blanking on the name though. What? God, what is the name of the game? I'm blanking on it. It's like the human child stuck in like a monster world, right? And like you're constantly combating like monsters through like choices, and you can be evil or good or something like that. God, I'm blanking on the name right now though.
I can see it.
You don't say.
I also see that you're not after my throat. Then why not purchase a little something? I am Kale,
Oh, he's got gold eyes.
purveyor of fine goods.
Kale. Okay. Let's see about Kale.
Of a nomadic people, selling wares as I travel. The land has been tainted by madness since the shattering of the Elden Ring.
It's typically what happens when you have like a...
Tarnished like yourself, who keep things from drying up entirely. Let's say you're a very welcome customer.
Okay, that's good. Because I heard the... Did they finally finish making the second one? Because I know the second one they were making installments for it. Did they get all the chapters out? Was it chapters they were doing? I think that's what they were doing, right? Try to fund the game as it was going. Recommendation?
You know, if you can spare the rooms, you should buy yourself a crafting kit. A crafting kit allows you to make basic items on your own.
You know, I believe it or not, I had the runes, and I probably could have bought that at some point, but I no longer have them. For some reason, someone stole them from me. I'm not really sure, you know? Definitely it wasn't because I died repetitively, okay?
Is that you survive. Every customer counts, after all.
All right. Let's see. What other recommendations you have?
If you can spend, you should buy yourself a
Okay, he's just talking about the crafting kit. So we want to buy that. Maybe we can get a new recommendation. We can sell. We can purchase. See, with the shop menu, you can spend runes to purchase various items. You can also sell items for runes. Each merchant stocks a different variety of items for purchase. Okay. So what do you have? You have cracked pot, container required for crafting cracked pot items. So we want to buy that then, right? That's 300. Reveals co-op and hostile summoning signs. For column finger remedy. So we want to buy that one as well. There's 5 of those though. So I guess those don't matter as much because it's not a single product, right? The cracked one, like we need the craft things, right? So him selling 3 of those makes sense to me. Him selling 5 of these at 1,000 makes it feel like it's a one-time use thing, and so that matters less to me. See, missionary cookbook, okay, nomadic warriors cookbook, and then nomadic warriors cookbook 1. So there's 1 and 2 there. Arrows, bolts, crafting kit, gauntlets, large shield armor, torch. I think we should buy a torch. I vaguely remember there being like dark areas from years ago when I first played. So that's something we're probably going to want to do. Let's see. Note imparting knowledge and brief. A note sold by nomadic merchant contains information about waypoint runes. Further details are available only to paying customers. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. Contains information about a flask of wondrous physique. Okay, so we want to buy these. Oh my god. If only I didn't die. See. Oh, can I sell real quick? I do want to see. Can we? Okay, ignore that. Ignore that I did that. Let's see if I can sell. Can I sell these? Use to gain 1,600 runes, but I can sell them to you. Right? So let's go ahead and do that. That's 3,200 runes we have now. And let's purchase the telescope. Astrology tool used by members of the Carian royal family, a stolen part of a larger instrument. Allows the viewer to better see faraway things during the age of Eldtree. Carian astrology weathered on the vine. The fate once writ in the night skies had been fettered by the Golden Order. Okay, we're gonna buy that, of course. We'll skip that for now. An empty pot somehow mends itself when broken. Essential vessel for crafting cracked pot items. The particular magic sealed within to play their effects when the pot is thrown. So does that mean if it melds, we get it back, right? So that's something we definitely want to buy. Leather bag containing a pestle immortal, small blade, and various other tools. Enables item crafting from the main menu. Provides both means to fight and means to survive. So we want that. Let's buy these. And then we should buy the cookbooks as well, right? A record of crafting techniques left by a man who is unable to become a finger maiden, instead becoming a missionary and went forth to spread holy teachings. Acquire the knowledge to craft the following: holy water pot, roped holy water pot. Okay. And then we have these two as well. That's what, 1,000 we need to buy those. The rest of these things don't matter to me. So we can buy infinite arrows now. Oh, I do want to buy the torch. So that's 1,200 we need. We can buy infinite arrows now. That's nice. Okay, let's go ahead and sell. See, what can we sell? See, an Erdtree flower that has faded to a pale scarlet, found blooming in rotten lands. Said to be fed by the leaves of the fell tree. Okay. Solidified grease made by a mixture of rotten materials. Coats armament inflicting scarlet rot. The effects last only for a short time. What's the difference between scarlet rot and poison? That's a good question, which I do not have an answer to, but we shall find out soon enough. So this is, we have 5 of these. So that gives us 1,000. And this one gives us 400. So let's use this. And let's use, what, 4? Yeah, this is 1,200 we need. Okay, we don't need to spend any more points than that. So let's purchase. Get this one. See. A record of crafting techniques left by Roman nomad warriors contains knowledge for surviving in the face of utter scarcity. Acquires the knowledge to craft the following: bone arrow fletched, and bone bolt. As well buy it. I see no reason not to buy this, because like otherwise, like if we don't buy it now, I'm gonna forget it exists, and we'll never come back here and buy it. A record of crafting techniques. See, we already did that. Acquires the knowledge to craft the following: glowstone, invigorating cured meat, invigorating white cured meat. That sounds good. And we have our torch. This torch's tip is wrapped in oil-soaked rags and set afire. The flame can illuminate dark locales, or it can be used to attack enemies. Can be raised up when equipped in the left hand, illuminating more of the surrounding area. Skill: torch attack. Thrust torch forward, Thrust torch forward to set foes ablaze. The skill is especially effective against foes who are weak to fire. Okay. I think that's it. I don't think we need anything else. Item crafting. If you have crafting kit, you can make various items from material you find. Let's go ahead. Oh, I don't know what the other one was. I skipped that one. I apologize. I think it was this one here, about containers. You will need cracked pots or other containers to craft certain items. You will not be able to make more of these items, more of those items than you have containers. Containers will be consumed when crafting, but they can be reused when empty. Okay, so we already knew that. That's good. So that means, see, item crafting has been unlocked then. When the item crafting menu, you can make various items from materials you find. You can learn to craft more items by finding cookbooks, which we bought too, which is good. Rainbow stone. For secret paths where you can walk on. I don't think we need that yet because we're not near the cliff anymore. And I don't think we're heading toward the cliff anymore because the cliff's behind us. And I don't plan on going back there until we can at least level up. So I won't build those yet because I don't think we need them. See, on horseback, feed to torrent to restore HP. We don't have a horse yet. We have a fire pot we can make, which is cool. Holy water pot, which we need tarnished golden sunflower, found near minor elm trees. Okay. Roped fire pot, throw behind to inflict fire damage. Throw at enemies. What do you mean throw behind me? I don't have any string. Okay. Then we have Rote's holy water. We have a Forecalling finger remedy. See that costs us 1,000. That costs 1,000 runes to buy, and we could just craft it. I see no reason to buy it then. None. Not at all, really. Is there anything else we can craft? Not really. Just go ahead and just craft one of these. Can I craft? Let's craft 2 of them, right? We can craft 2 of them. And then let's go to our equipment. Let's put down here. Let's see. Let's put the fire pot. And let's put our telescope so we can spy on things. Otherwise speaking, does this increase my weight? It does. But that matters not. We're really light at the moment because we basically had no equipment. So we'll be fine. And then if we use the pot then, right? So what we should do? Flask. Can I change my flask count? Add charge to flask. Increase amount of replenished by flask. Allocate flask charges. Use 1 golden seed to increase the number of flask uses. Okay. So we could have started with a golden seed. Would that have been better then? Right? Would that have mattered that much? Because we find golden seeds later on, right? And I assume we can find the maximum pretty easily. But I guess it could have been better. Use our secret tier to increase the amount of HP. We don't have any of those. Allocate flask charges. We do want this. Allocating. With this menu, you can allocate the number of uses in each of your flask. You have a set number of flask uses. You can decide how many of those are for HP replenishing flask of Crimson Tears, or how many are for the FP. Easy enough. Pretty simple. And I think that's it, right? Do we have... Was it 12 faith we needed to memorize a spell? With the memorized spells, meaning you can memorize sorceries and incantations. You must have a staff equipped to cast sorceries or a sacred seal equipped to cast incantations. Casting sorceries or incantations cost FP. Your memory slots determine the number of sorceries and incantations you can memorize. You can increase your memory slots by attaining a memory stone. Okay, so we don't do that through leveling up our skills, and that's just 10 faith. So we can definitely use that once we get a sacred relic, right? Or an armband, and then and wants us to go this way. So suppose we should do that, my friends. All right. Okay, we're gonna get sidetracked for just a moment because we're just gonna look up where the hell that is first, and then we'll move on and we'll go back to where we need to be. I'll fight the. I want to fight the horseman later on, just based on the amount of death we saw near the horseman. I'm guessing the horseman's gonna be harder than what we can handle at the moment. See, guide and gatekeeper for those returning to the roots. Okay. Okay, he's guiding me in a direction too. But we're gonna stay on the path. And it looks like just following the road. The path is leading. The road is following us where the gravestone is wanting us to go in the first place. So we can just follow that. Is there anything over here we can snatch real quick and bugger off? No. No, I don't see any loot. Okay. Back onto the road, my friends. On the road again. Right? Do I know the rest of the song? No. But I know the gist of it, right? Just on the road again. Okay. I would have thought you'd have been tougher. I mean, you had chainmail on, okay? I can hear the chainmail, okay? You just got clubbed to death. Which, to be fair, though, chainmail is very weak against blunt weapons. And piercing weapons, right? It's really good against slashing. So, I guess I used the correct weapon for the correct job, is what I'm saying. We got some deer here. Did the deer drop anything good? If I can hit them? Or I just hit the... okay, never mind. Let's try that again. Maybe. Possibly. Maybe not. Okay, never mind. He's just gone. We'll ignore him. These guys are easier to kill, but there is a knight over here I want to kill. I want to kill him. Easy peasy, this one. Lemon squeezy, as I say. Oh, I missed. Okay. Let's see, bolts. Lord Sworn. Is it Lord Sworn or Lord Sworn? I'm gonna go with Lord Sworn bolts. Oh, we have material over here too. What was this? Gold tinged excrement. Ah, perfect. I got golden shit. A golden bag of shit. That's like, hey, you know, Billy, you've been doing a great job at work lately. You got us 25% increased sales the last quarter. That's great. And you know what? The company and me, we want to get you a gift. We want to congratulate you, and we're going to give you a bonus. Now, the bonus, I want to be clear. I want to set expectations. It might not be what you're expecting, but it is great, okay? This is gold-covered shit, all right? This is what we think of you and the job you've done and how much we appreciate you. And that's pretty accurate for corporate America. Let's see, Kirky. I had an easier time at the factories when I first started out working, because my first jobs would have been actually at the factories, because the factories are pretty damn simple. Oh, there's a cave right there. We'll go to the cave later on. We need to be able to level up. It's costing us too much. Is this what's making the noise? No? What's making the noise? Is it this? Oh, it's that. What the hell is that? I don't know what you are, but I am going to kill you, my friend. See, teardrop scarabs. There are both crimson and cerulean teardrop scarabs. Defeat them to replenish the flask that match their type. However, you cannot replenish more flasks than your maximum required. Maximum amount. That's what I meant to say. That's unfortunate. But I had an easier time when I was working at the factories when it came to pay, because factories are pretty fair with that. Like, hey, you want to work more? We'll let you work more. You'll get overtime pay, and for the most part, depending on what kind of factory you work at, it's not just overtime pay; it's double pay. Right? Because like when they need to get units out, they need to get units out, and they'll do whatever they can to get you to work more. And in my case, it was double time pay, and I made a crap ton of money from that. Versus when I was working for corporate America, and not a lot of overtime opportunities, and the restrictions on when you can come in for work, what expectations were a lot more strict. You know, for the factory, if I didn't want to come in, I just call in and just be like, "Fuck, I'm fucking off." The whole like corporate one, you know, you couldn't just fuck off if you wanted to. Necessarily, you kind of could, but there's a whole path in which you do it, because like we have to make sure we have enough people working to replace you. Right? Now, of course, I mean sometimes you're not actually doing anything. You just kind of sit there. You don't do anything. We should grab this real quick, so we have it on our map. We are gonna move on though, because I would like to level up, and leveling up is vastly more important to me than whatever's in there. Right? It's like there's like a whole restrictions. Like they had to replace you. Like my importance to the grand scheme of things when it came for corporate America was vastly less important than when I was at the warehouse, not the warehouse, the factory. Because like the factory, if I wasn't at my station working the welding machines, then you know it's like they didn't have anyone else to replace me. But you know what, it is what it is. I'll try not to complain too much about it. It's part of life, right? Okay. I see a grave site over there, so we're just going to skip the town for now and go to the grave site. I find that to be vastly more important. And then we have what looks to be a small castle. Or is this like a gate? I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. No, it's definitely a gate, and there's some kind of giant up there. Okay. We will come back to you in a moment, my friends. See. Let's rest. Get our health back up. Did I find my maiden? Is this where I needed to go? I'm in such a desperate need of level ups. I need to get my skills up. I'm getting my ass kicked. You look like the lady from earlier in the cave who put my hand in the water, which I don't really appreciate, you know. I did make a mess of myself. I know I was just wearing a loincloth, okay? And it looked like I was drunk, but I did not appreciate it.
Beyond the fog. I am Melina.
Melina, okay. Nice to meet you, Melina. Are you swearing fealty to me? Because you better be swearing fealty to me, because I will be the new god of this world. Oh, what happened to your eye?
Offer you an accord.
Okay. I think she's fielding loyal to me. I mean, she's kneeling behind me.
The finger maidens. They serve the two fingers, offering guidance and aid to the tarnished.
Okay.
But you, I am afraid, are maidenless. I can play the role of maiden.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's what I want.
Turning runes into strength.
That's what I want. That's what I've been talking about the whole time.
In your sight.
I'll pretend to be whatever kind of good servant you want me to the two fingers. To be very clear, I can care less about the two fingers, okay? But I do want you.
To the foot of the Erd tree.
I can do that. I can do that. That's acceptable. Acceptable terms.
By grace. To turn runes into strength.
Okay.
Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring.
Look, we just met. We just met, okay? You haven't even taken me out for dinner yet, okay? You haven't... Yeah, you haven't asked me what my name was yet. You haven't asked me what my interests are, what my goals are, where I see myself in 10 years. You know, you haven't asked me, like, important questions you need to be asking before you give someone a ring, okay? I feel like this is a little too fast, okay? Like, this isn't, you know... Like, what? This isn't even 90-day fiance. This is like 90-second fiance, okay? 90 seconds. I don't even think we did a minute and a half of seeing each other.
It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent.
Okay.
Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect.
Hey, weird, strange question. Can we get another summon other than just Torrent, or are we stuck with Torrent for the whole game? Right? I'm not saying Torrent's not good enough for me. I'm just saying overall, can I have an opportunity to
Turn your runes
summon someone else? You know what I mean?
Let my
Like a
hand
bat.
rest upon you
I'd love to ride a bat.
for but a moment. Share them with me.
With the level up menu, you can spend runes to increase your attributes. With each attribute increase, your level rises by 1. As your level rises, so does the amount of runes required for your next attribute. They're giving so many hints now. You know, I miss the old days from South where you just had to guess. Okay, so Arcane does Discovery. I don't have enough runes. That's insulting. I can't even level up. I finally got an opportunity to level up, and I can't even level up because I'm too goddamn poor. With this, you can place items where... with this menu, you can place items that you are carrying in the chest for storage, or take the stored items out of the chest. If you're already carrying the maximum number of items, when you pick up a new item, it will be stored in the chest automatically. Oh, there's a limit. Intriguing. Okay, so my kleptomaniac when it comes to weapons and armor is going to hurt me long term. So I guess realistically I end up storing all the weapons and stuff in the storage container. I think that'd be smart, right? Okay. Okay, horseback riding. Use a spectral steed whistle to summon and ride your spectral steed. If your spectral steed dies, you can summon it again, but it will cost 1 flash of crimson tears to do so. You can dismount by using the whistle again or by pressing L. Okay. Pouches. From the pouch in your main menu, you can equip up to 6 items to your pouches. 4 of those items can be used without opening the main menu. Up. Y. Oh, so we hold our Y and we do one of the buttons. Okay. Interesting. How do I... Pouches. Where is this my pouch right here? No, these are my quick items. Where's my pouch? Talisman. We don't have a talisman. Okay. How do I pouch it? Give me just a second. Pouch in the main menu. Okay, so there's a pouch, right? But I don't see pouch. Am I blind? Oh, I see it on the... Oh, here it is, all the way to the right. Okay, so I'm not entirely blind. No, I don't... Shit. I want to get rid of this because I'm never gonna use that, especially since it's gonna make us leave. I'd like to put... Honestly, we should put that there because that makes more sense. Over here, what else can we put here? Special steed whistle. Okay, that makes sense to me. Let's do that. This one here. Is there anything else we want to put there? I would say no, right? Yeah. Yeah. There we go. We're using our big brains right now. We can get rid of those. Oh, I didn't mean to get rid of that. Do that here. Okay. Neato. Okay. See... A delicate gold worked ring can be used as a finger whistle. Sound the whistle to summon the ride Torrent, the spectral steed. Upon his death, the spectral steed can be summoned again. We already know that. Someone's excrement. It has a gold tinge. Often hidden in the woods and thickets, gold tinged excrement is a highly stable substance. It doesn't dry out, nor does it lose its customary warmth or scent. For better or worse, it remains as it is. Well, that's rather disgusting. The shit never dries. The shit never stops stinking like shit. It doesn't lose its warmth, so it's always going to be a warm pile of shit. It's always going to be warm, stinky, and smelly. And wet. I said stinky and smelly. Those are synonyms for each other. But ignore that. That's disturbing. A lump of beast flesh filled with rich juices. Found by hunting carnivorous beast. Okay. A meat suitable for rustic feast. We have resin secreted from the roots of the great tree. Can also be found near trees on the surface. The roots of the great tree were once linked to those of the elder tree, or so they say, and it is for this reason catacombs are built around great tree roots. Okay. And then a rarely seen specimen of a young budding horn. Found by hunting herbaceous beasts. This horn began to sprout on a beast that typically bears no horn. Perhaps it is a vestige of a primordial crucible. Interesting. Okay, about true chop scarabs. We read that already. Then we have these arrows down here. We'll craft a bolt with an
illustrious design, wielded by regulars of a lord's army. Deals more damage than its commonplace cousin. A ammunition by crossbows, widespread for common for boats. Okay. We don't have an arrow. We don't have a bow and arrow yet, so it doesn't really matter, does it? Okay. I think that's about it. Now we just need to use. Where would our runes be? Because I could have found them right away. Got to be in here, right? Oh yeah. Okay, they're right here. I just went right past them. And I only used one. I should have used both. Or do I just need one? Let's use both. Let's go ahead and use both. That way we can guarantee a level up. And then I think for our first level up, we may go with like vigor. Just to upgrade our health a bit. Because that one seems like a good choice overall. I mean, look, our health goes up by 20. Our resistances go up. Our body goes up. So our immunity, robustness, focus, and vitality. I mean, all of them kind of go up by 1. 1 or 2 or several, depending on which one it is. I mean, that's not a bad choice. Mind, there's our FP. That might not be a bad bet, especially if we're trying to do like bleed and poison. But I'm hoping we can just put that on our weapon altogether and maybe just use ice, like Jennifer said. Maybe, I don't know. Endurance isn't a bad idea. Maximum load increases. Strength, dexterity, intelligence, arcane. I don't think I'm gonna do much with arcane, to be honest with you. Like I don't see arcane as a bad thing, but I just don't see it as a good thing at the moment. But we'll see for the future. Let's do vigor. Let's do vigor for now. All right. And then that's it, right? Yeah. Does this tells me it wants me to go that way? That figures. Let's go ahead and go backwards into this camp now. We can level up now, which means I am much more willing to explore. Because I learned my lesson earlier that I shouldn't have started exploring until I actually had the ability to level up. Because, you know, we could have leveled up a couple times. And I wouldn't have lost as many runes. But it is what it is. Treasure chest ahead. Do I just go all the way up here and open it? Oh, nice. What is this? See, Lord Sworn, great sword. Okay, I like that. Anything over here? No. Okay. See, what do we need? We can't use it. We need strength 16. It gives us a medium load. Oh, that's nice. It tells us how heavy our load is. We don't have to do the math. Medium load, light load, heavy load. Probably extreme heavy load, if I imagine. Maybe. Hopefully. Overweight. Probably going to be overweight. We'll see. Griffout Ruins. Alright, let's just clear this place out, shall we? Backstab! Your friend just watched me do it to you, bud. How does it feel to have a shitty friend? I want to know. My friend isn't shitty. Oh, and you're dead. Look at that. I'm just going to run around, and hit him in the back. Hit him, and finish him off. Oh, that's fine. I'm just going to hit you in the back again. You're not very fast, my friends. I just healed. Oh, okay. We're going to pretend that didn't happen. You think eventually I learn? I'm not learning. Flail. Can I use that one? That one does bleed damage, right? We need dex. Does it tell me if it does bleed? I don't see... Maybe... Lightning... Guard... What does it... Okay, here we go. Yeah, so right here. Physical, magic, fire, lightning, holy, critical. It doesn't tell me any of those. Causes blood loss buildup. Oh, passive effects. At the bottom. If I could read... And I actually used my eyes... I would have seen that sooner. Okay, then how do I... Here we go. Okay, a weapon consistent of a bludgeoning head attached to a handle by a chain. The iron ball is spiked and induces blood loss. Blows from this weapon cannot be parried. The charge attack whirls the iron ball around for increased force before striking. And then we have a spinning chain as a special attack. Spins the striking part of the flail at a high speed to attack. Follow up with a normal or strong attack to link the momentum of the skill with a successive attack. I kind of like that. How much dexterity do we need for that one? We need 18. Holy shit.
I'm very close to 18. As you can see, with my 10 decks, I am incredibly close. That's really unfortunate. Well-crafted straight sword with an illustrious design wielded by regulars of a lord's army. Though blackened and damaged by years of use, it appears to have otherwise been kept in a serviceable condition despite the soldiers having long since lost their minds. Stamp upward cut. Breaks armament and step into a low stance that prevents recoil from most enemy attacks. Follow up with a strong attack for an upward strike. Okay. Oh, we gotta level up quite a bit, don't we, before we can finally use that weapon. Oh, there's a shrine all the way over there, too. It seems rather close together. Very generous of you, FromSoft. Very generous of you. I remember back in the day. Okay, he's got a cool helmet going on. So he can't be like the normal guy. Oh, he actually knows how to wide swing. And he's got a better shield, too. But unfortunately for him, he does... Okay, well, no. Oh, look, I don't want to deal with multiple of you guys at the same time, okay? Especially with the one who's actually not dumb. He's dead. Okay, I feel better. We can fight now, okay? Where were we? Come this way, please. I don't want more of your companions joining us. I want this to be you and me thing. I want this... Oh, he jumps! They know how to jump! I wasn't expecting you to be able to jump. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a little surprised by that, okay? I didn't think you were going to be that intelligent. Oh, God, that was a long backswing on that. There's bats over there now, too. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's fine. Gotta keep rolling around. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. I have a better idea. On guard! Okay, that did not do as much damage as I wanted it to. It's fine. Throw another one at him. Okay. And then we have 2 Crimson Flasks left. I used one already. That's embarrassing. Oh, I don't know what that was. Oh, was that like a counter? Oh, that's the counter thing that the game was talking about. Because we couldn't do it because we don't have a shield. At least I know what it is now. And... No! Hit him! Yes! Suck it, sir! You have been defeated by a man with a club! A stick! A stick, I say! A stick! You're wearing armor and you've been killed by a stick! How pathetic. Absolutely preposterous that a man like a man of your status and skill could be killed by a stick, but it happened. You saw it here, folks. Okay. Let's see. You killed this guy over here. Let's beat the absolute shit out of him. And we'll beat the shit out of you as well. Okay, the butterflies don't leave away, so I have to worry about breaking that. For a moment, I thought the butterflies are going to fly away, and we couldn't loot them. Because I'd like to make more fireballs, which I can do while I'm running around. Look at that. I can make 2. Just like nothing happened. Nope. Nope. Not going to be let him fire. Okay, we have a dog. The dog could pose a threat to me, potentially. And follow that up with a light attack. There we go. So we can do 2 heavy attacks and stagger them pretty easily. And the dog just did not give a fuck. That's... Okay. I missed slightly, but there's no reason for you guys to concern yourself with that. Okay. Your death. Okay, maybe not entirely death, but slightly death. And I'm just going to beat the shit out of your shield. I thought maybe I could just break you. I can't. I learned my lesson, okay? I learned my lesson, but unfortunately, I'm still going to win. I'm still going to win because I have a capacity of... Oh. Ignore the hit, but I had the capacity to use my big brain slightly. Shh. He doesn't see me. I'm a ninja. Holy shit, he didn't see me. Goodbye. And are you the last one? Do I get another flask now? No, he's not. So there's more. Treasure chest ahead. Where would the other ones be? Oh, there's the bats. The bats are definitely not what I need to kill. I need to find the other soldier. And I'm getting a little lag spike. So I think when the stream ends today, before I stream again, what I'll do is I'll go into the game and just kind of like... I won't do anything without you guys, of course. But I will mess with the settings a bit. See if I can get a setting that's
not so laggy for my computer, but still keeps the game beautiful because the game is absolutely stunning. Oh, is he the last one now? Oh, God. Don't die to the last one. Bats, 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 bats. Bats, bats gonna kill me. Bats, bat. Where the fuck did the bat go? Oh, my God. I can't be mad. I can't be mad at anyone but myself for that. That was entirely and completely. Give me a second. Trying to get the mic set up again because I smacked it with my hand. I keep doing that. That was entirely and completely avoidable, and I did that to myself. And I was hoping they'll level up soon because I got quite a bit of souls from our first engagement with those guys. So it's going to be this way over here, right? So we want to go this way as we'll pick up the Roa. The Roa fruit. Okay. Backstab. I hear a guy to my right. He doesn't seem to be happy about this, but... Oh, the fact that you missed me and I missed your friend. We all missed each other there. I'm not sure what happened, but neither one of us connected with where our attacks should have connected with. Okay, how many souls did I have on this? Runes, sorry. So that's what? That's 2 level ups there I had. That makes me even more aggravated about our experiences earlier in the game, where I just cost myself souls. And did I make my death count go up? I think I did. Do tell me. Leave a comment, my dear viewers, if I forgot my death count, but I don't think I did. So if we can just come in here, backstab you. That's not the powerful one. As long as you're not the one with the cool armor set, you're really not that much of an issue. I said that as I got my ass kicked last engagement, but that's none of your concern. Okay, easy peasy. Oh, okay, easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. I'm gonna heal real quick. No reason to be almost dead. And dead. Easy peasy, that one. Completely easy. It's like nothing happened. Okay, we need to kill him. Oh, there's a loot over there too that I didn't get. And he turned around. Of course he turns around the second I get close. Okay, back off. Does the other guy see us? No, he didn't see us. It looked like he saw us for a second, but he didn't. That did like no damage. Okay, it's not bad. But we should definitely do this, right? And then... I almost died there. I almost died there because I did that. But that worked out, so I can stun block him with that. If I just avoid his first attack. And then... I can just keep doing that. Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, okay, okay. This is easy enough. Oh, shit! I wasn't expecting that. And goodbye, my friend. Okay. Now I just heal. And we're going to finish the rest of these guys. And then we're going to check around, make sure we didn't lose any loot. That does not look like loot. That looks like lore. And I'm more than happy to read the lore, but that does not look like loot. Okay, if you could drop me some goodies, that would be nice. Like your shield, your sword, something. I don't know. Map Limgrave West. Map found. Okay. New map has been found. Limgrave West. Oh, that's helpful. There's like an old telescope looking thing over here too. Excuse me for a moment. Definitely heard you in my left ear, my friend. You're a little loud with the chainmail on. And you kind of growled too. Okay, so we have the lake we were at over here. There's a bridge here. There's some kind of telescope looking thing here. I assume that's a cave. We have ordered this thing here that we got on the map as well, telling us to go this way. Okay, here's the castle. And then there's the tower, which on the map, the tower looks small. But, you know, looking at it in person, the tower is huge. Absolutely goddamn huge. So we just got to go up here, walk around this path. Here, maybe? Finger Reader Crone. Okay. Got an NPC. That's kind of nice. Telling us where NPCs are at. island over here. There's a barrel there. Can we get to the barrel? Or is the barrel just like make it look like an old-timey map? Because if that's the case, they need some kind of like kraken or like whale or, you know, some kind of sea monster there. You know what I mean? Let's see. Now, we are getting close to 4 o'clock. So 4 o'clock is where we're going to end the stream for today. That gives me about 4 hours between Elden Ring and Silent Hill F. So I can get, you know, fed, take the dogs out, hang out with my wife, you know, and get the stream prepared for tonight. But I do believe tomorrow I'm going to be streaming hopefully around 12 to 4. We'll see. I have to work that thing out. It's kind of like a new... It's kind of like... I don't know. This is kind of the thought process, right? Because I was doing Silent Hill F, and I was posting videos of Sekiro, which I still want to post, but they're not getting a lot of views. So I'm trying to mix things up and see if I can get more responses and more engagement from streaming just for a little bit. So this is kind of like a new thing. It's a new thing. I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring it out, but I am enjoying it. Making good conversations and making new friends, I suppose. All of which I enjoy quite a bit. So I think you're the last guy around here I need to kill. Which is unfortunate for you. Because I would like heals. He didn't give me any heals. Maybe you? Do I have to kill you to get heals? Let's backstab you real quick. I'll make this very quick for you, sir. I mean no harm. Oh, that's embarrassing. I'm just gonna brute force this. Brute force it. There we go. No, he's not the last one in this group. Where else would there be an enemy at? I killed everyone. Grab our butterflies. So we can make more fire pots. Nothing over here. Nothing over here. Should I break these? Would there be stuff in them? No. I don't think there would be. Right? It looks like we just got to go below now, right? And I'm not sure if I want to risk it or not. Try dung, therefore open arms. What? Okay. I think we're going to go beneath. I think that's what we'll do. But yeah. Anyway, so I think tomorrow we'll probably stream 12 to 4. I'm not entirely sure if that is a guarantee. I'm hoping it's basically a guarantee. So it's a promise, right? But a promise that's not written in stone. But we'll see. Like I said, I'm really enjoying this game. I'm enjoying streaming. I want to try streaming more, try to get some more engagement with you guys. So we'll see. We'll see how things go, right? Visions of Wrath. Voice crack. Precious item ahead, but still no rump. Okay. Let's see. Let's go ahead and craft some more of the fire pots while we can. We can only... we got 1 mushroom, so we can't craft more than that. We need more mushrooms. Okay. Okay, we didn't get teleported. That's a good sign. Add in skills. With a whetstone knife, you can use your ashes of... You can use Ashes of War to grant your armor its new skills as Sights of Grace. An armor can only have 1 skill. Any skill it previously had will be removed. An armor's type determines what skills can be... Determine what skills it can have. Some special armaments have unique skills and cannot be granted new ones. Okay. So that'll be like boss weapons then, right? Adding affinities. With a whetstone, you can use the Ashes of War to grant affinities to your armaments as Sights of Grace. This way, you can alter an armament's attack affinity, boost attribute scaling, and more. An armament's type determines what affinities it can have, and some special armaments, like those with unique skills, cannot be granted new affinities. I mean, okay, so boss weapons. Whetstone, Ashes of War. Neat. Sir. Okay. Can't trust FromSoft, okay? You gotta be better safe than sorry, I like to say, okay? Let's go to that other side of Grace that we saw on the outside of town. This way over there, right? And then just one more pass over, because we didn't get our life restored, and I'm not sure why. So I want to make sure we're not missing like another hole or something like that. Okay, I got Mr. Albert. I did get teleported. I went over here. I did what I should not have done. I went off and did my own thing. I went over here to the Dragon Burnt Ruins, and I got teleported all the way over here to the Celia Crystal Tunnel. So I did my own thing, and I got punished for it. So it's good to know if I just follow the path the game wants me to follow, I'll be okay for a bit.
but I'm still a little. My trust has gone down. I've learned a valuable lesson, and it's gonna stay with me. All right, I don't see anyone here. I don't know who we're missing. It's got to be like maybe someone outside of town, basically, like someone on the outside. You know what I mean? But let's go over here to this side of Grace because I can see it. There's a sword up there. Okay. But before we go, I'd like to go back to that cave that we saw before and check that out. Let's get that done. Reset sight. Let's see. Level up. Okay, I want to do... We need Dexity in order to get our... In order to use the flail we got, we need 16 dex, so we need 3 more. I mean, that's not terrible. There's 3 level ups in that little area there, so it's not awful. Let's see. And then the cave, can we teleport to it? We can. Okay, perfect. Okay, so we'll go check out the cave. Oh yeah, so that's an early game one, but meant for late game. Okay, so it's like a rare exception then for early game. Okay, because I when I went down there earlier, it felt relatively like Okay, yep. So I just hold L1. I can hold the thing over my head. Okay, that makes sense. I just started my 3rd playthrough and it's still trying to remember all the little secrets and traps. I have a hard time remembering where traps or secrets are with FromSoft. Like with Dark Souls 3, I played before, and when I went back to play it again, I was having a hard time remembering where a lot of the secrets were. And I imagine it's even worse in a game like Elden Ring, which is a lot bigger, a lot more expansive than Dark Souls 3 is. Okay, so are you dead? I think he's dead. Okay, you guys killed him. Okay, any of you concerning looking? He looks concerning. He looks like the bigger one of the 3 or 4, I should say. Let's just kill you. That's embarrassing. Okay, is there no drop down attacks, or did I just screw that up? Oh, Jesus. Okay, I was right. He was concerning. Heal. Don't die. That's fine. Hit him. Okay. Oh my God, you got a giant leap to you, but you came back down here. Oh, and you're dead. Easy enough. Okay. That was easy. I mean, I almost died, but we're not going to talk about that part. Thin beast bones, cracked pot, so we can make more of our little fire bombs. That's perfect. I wonder how many cracked pops we'll get in the end. I feel like we'll get quite a bit, which I'm all here for, because based off what I saw in our crafting menu, we're going to get a lot of different crafting options, and I kind of like that. I like the variety. Cave moss. Is there any more? Another one here. Beat the shit out of him. See, glowstone. You hear that? Or was that just like, are those like bat sound effects? Yeah, I think those are just bat sound effects. I don't think we're gonna get our ass kicked. Golden rune. What is this? Silver firefly. Okay. What are these? Bug city. Okay. No hidden path ahead, but praise the bug. Okay, those must be good. Let's check those out then. See, inventory. Firefly that gives off a silver light. Found near bodies of cold water untouched by sunlight. The light of fireflies is believed to have an alluring magic. Silver light is considered to invite riches. Okay, so is that how we make like potions that make it better more often for enemies to drop goods, I imagine, right? Okay, polished rune fragment that shines brighter than a rainbow stone. Emits light from the location of this place, illuminating surroundings. However, the effect is short-lived and it lacks the diverse colors of rainbow stones. May serve some benefit in dark places or at night. I imagine we can use it to make like a maybe like a more permanent lighting fixture that we can put on the ground for maybe like a boss fight in a cave, so we can actually see what we're doing. Maybe. Faintly luminescent moss that grows in dark caves. A fundamental ingredient for medicinal boluses.
Okay, we got these here, which you read those. We have our whetstone knife. Whetstone knife with a cipher inscription made to look like a small knife blade. Allows the uses of Ashes of War at a site of grace to bestow new battle arts and affinities to armaments of skills. The battle arts and affinities will depend on the Ashes of War used. And we have this Ash of War we got. Storm Stomp. The Ash of War grants an armament the quality affinity and the following skill. Storm Stomp, one of the skills that channel the Tempest of Stormveil. Stomp hard on the ground to kick up a momentary storm. Okay. And we have the map Limgrave West too. We got map of the western region of Limgrave. The demesne of Limgrave, far south of the Eldtree, is bordered to the northwest by the cliffs of Stormveil, and under its very clouded skies roll the great steppes. I don't know why I said steppies. I know what word that is. I know how to say that, at least. Steps of the Pale Lands. Okay, I think that's it. I don't think we got anything new to look at. That's alright. And we don't have any crafting recipes right now for silver fireflies. So we'll have to find new crafting books. Is this how we go up? Okay, so this is how we get back up. That's where we came down from. We grabbed that already. No horse ahead. Okay. Yeah, hey, if you want to become a loyal supporter, feel free to follow me on Twitch. And I appreciate that. I really do. See, legs. Alright. That's a boss fight, right? 100% a boss fight? We're running. Okay, try behind, then critical hit. Okay, let's try it. I mean, we got to give it a try, right? It's almost 4 o'clock. Beastman of Farron Azuma. Woo! Oh, Jesus. Okay, he's got pretty good attack. Well, we got this. Okay, he's got long... Jesus Christ. Okay, you're very, very impressive, sir. And I would like a moment. I would like a moment to think about my life choices. Right? I only have 600 souls on me. Almost 700. Okay, he's going to be doing that. Let's do that while we can. And just go in for the attack. Or just kind of flail at the ground like an idiot. But, I mean, I did come into a cave with a fucking stick. Okay, I'm not doing bad damage to you. But the unfortunate part is, I'm not going to win this. Just because I did not play it well. That's okay. Okay, that's fine. Come back in. That's fine. I don't know what that does. Okay. Are you weak against fire? Ooh! Okay, so I just need to make more of those. That's fine. That's become significantly easier now. Because now you're weak against fire, my friend. Oh, I keep doing that. I forget he does that extra spin attack. And I had no heals left. So the question is... Can I have the herbas. Can I make an extra healing concoction with the herbas yet? Okay, we just kind of come in, slice them, fuck off, slice them, fuck off. I mean, we may win this just through that strategy alone. I mean... That was a little gritty on me, but that worked out. I'm stuck. No! Fuck! Alright. Alright, we have one boss. Beastman Farum Azula. I think we can kill him. We're going to go back in there. We're going to run past all the other wolves. Because we don't even have to fight the wolves, do we? We're even after dying. We can go straight down there. Alright, yeah. Yeah, let's just do that, right? We just come down here. Run to our right. We can grab some more green moss. Does the green moss respawn? Did you guys notice me? I mean, he noticed me. Oh, Jesus. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not a great idea. I think I'm fine. I don't think anyone else noticed me. Alright, so item crafting. We can't make more of those because we don't have mushrooms, which is unfortunate. Roa raisin. Maybe this is not a good way to doing this. I can't item craft anymore because I got combat going on. If I play this well, I can have basically full health and not die and lose all the souls I have. I'm playing this very badly. I'm not playing this smart. No! Ah! That's on me. That's on me. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Oh, that's unfortunate. And hello to you, cool down. Down? It's dawn. I thought I said dawn. It's cool down. Hello to you. Let's see. What does this do? Oh, it gives torrent health. I can't believe it. I died for that. Let's see. What if we... Because we don't have those. What if we poison them with those? And we use these quirky, right? Because he doesn't have very long... He doesn't have a very long reach, right? And he's not fast enough on reaching me that I'm super concerned about. Let's grab that. And let's just go through here, right? Because you're not going to be able to chase me. So I'll be fine. Okay. Let's do that. I have full health. I did lose 700 souls, which is unfortunate. Throw another one at him. Throw another one. Okay, now he's poisoned, right? Okay, I don't know how that one missed you. I don't know how some of these are missing you. Okay, that did quite a bit of damage. See, that one missed him too. This one's gonna miss him as well. See, I'm being fucked with by the game. I'm being fucked with by the game and my own my own failures, to be honest with you as well. Fuck you. Oh! That's fine. I'm gonna back off for a second and do this. And then that's fine. That's fine. I got some good whacks in there. He screams. Come here, buddy. This way. He's gonna flail around. Okay, there he goes. He's flailing around, flailing around. He's gonna jump in the air. And we come in. We back off. Back off. It's okay. It's okay. We got 3 heals left, right? So as long as we play this smart, I don't know how that didn't hit me. Okay, we're playing this kind of smart, but we're also not doing as smart as I should be. Hit him. Hit him. Okay. I think you have a problem, sir. Okay. He's gonna jump in the air and hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him. Okay, some of my double attacks I feel like aren't actually hitting them there, even though they should be. Ow, fuck. Hit him. Yes! Okay, second try. Really not the heart of a boss. Me, though, not so smart. Flame Drake Talisman. It didn't I need a talisman to use the faith thing I wanted to use? I think it did. Okay, and this makes me leave, right? Because that's what it looks like. Return to entrance. Yeah, because it reminded me of that Sekiro stuff. Was it Sekiro? Or it may be my faint memories coming back to me from when I first played it years ago for just those couple hours. Let's see. Item crafting. Let's see. Just finish up, guys, because we're at that 4 o'clock time, like I said. Boost fire attack negation. Well, that's cool. Talismans depict a red ancient dragon. Boost fire damage negation. The ancient dragons who ruled in the prehistoric era before the Eld Tree would protect their lord as a wall of living rock. And so it is the shape of the dragon has become symbolic of all manner of protections. Well, that's cool. And so I go over here to my talisman, right? Does that increase my weight? It does, but not by much. Nice. We can get rid of these. Sweet. Okay. So then we do this. Return the entrance. I didn't see how many runes we got, but I'm hoping we got at least 1 level up from that boss fight. I mean, that was pretty sick. I enjoyed that. The combat's smooth. It looks nice. Okay. All right, here. This is where we want to be, right? So we're going to do rest at gravesite. And we're going to level up. We need to level up our dexterity by 1. And then before we pass up, and I say my goodbyes to you, my friends. For now, we only have one of those. This is 200. Well, okay, we can't do it. Okay, I'm not even going to bother using it. All right. This will be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you're on Twitch, please follow. If you're on Rumble, please leave a thumbs up
and follow as well. And if you're on YouTube, please like and subscribe. And like always, guys, I will see you next time. And again, thank every single one of you guys for watching. I always appreciate it. And I will see you hopefully tomorrow. And if you guys like Silent Hill F, I will see you tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. All right? Adios, guys. All right. Bye. I didn't even click. I clicked. I thought I